zoo. You're my special friend.
And here we find the mysterious but hyper-as-hell husky lord LORX in his natural habitat, smoking weed in his basement like a talentless Snoop Doggy Dog. Let's watch and see if this insane little bugger says something stupid.
I will your leftist ass like corn on the cob. I'm ready. I will eat your ass. I will your leftist ass like corn on the cob. I'm ready. I will eat you. I will eat your ass. My children aren't going hungry. I'll do it. I'll drink your blood. And I'm starting to think about having to eat my neighbors. You think I like sizing up? I'm gonna haul him up by chain.
In a video game.
Sizing up, I'm gonna haul him up by chain. Chop, chop,
In a
chop,
video
chop. I will
game.
eat your leftist ass like corn on the cob. I'm ready. I will eat your ass. I will eat your leftist ass like corn on the cob. I'm ready. I will eat you. I will eat your ass. I'll barbecue your ass.
In
What?
Roblox.
I will cook your ass up so fast, and I'll tell him,
In
"Oh, I killed the
Minecraft.
cow out back, baby." You think Christ would eat somebody? He would never do that. I will. I'm ready to hang them up, gut them,
Video
skin them,
game.
and chop them up. You know what? I'm ready. I will eat your leftist ass like corn on the cob. I'm ready. I will eat your ass. I will eat your leftist ass like corn on the cob. I'm ready. I will eat you. I will eat your ass. I will eat your leftist ass like corn on the cob. I'm ready. I will eat your ass. I will eat your leftist ass like corn on the cob. I'm ready. I will eat you. I will eat your ass. That's why I want the globalists to know. I will eat your ass first.
Were you unfairly charged with a crime? Has somebody said something slanderous? Are you bored and just want to file a lawsuit? Well, listen to some of these testimonials from some of our very real clients to see what LORX Law has done for them. Hi, I'm Caitlin. I was arrested for harassing liberal Democrats at a polling booth over in Georgia. LORX Law got me the settlement I deserved. 6-pack of Bud Light and a tin of Skull Wintergreen. Thank you, LORX Law. Hi, I am Comrade Stolanen. When my landlord kicked me out without giving me heads up, I got settlement I deserve from LORX Law. If it was up to me, I would not need a lawyer. I would have just taken him and wanted like. Thank you, LORX Law, for getting me settlement that was legal. You just heard some testimonials from some of our amazing, very real clientele. And if your case is profitable, make sure to call the number below. 666-666-6420 to get the settlement that you deserve and to get me the paycheck that I've earned. LORX Law, where the law is almost as important as profit.
Who said communist down here? What did you mean by that?
You don't know? He's a communist. He's a communist. He's a communist. You don't know? He's a communist. He's a communist. You haven't done your homework, buddy.
I just want to know what you mean.
Oh, I know what I mean. All you have to do is study it out. Just study it out and you'll see. Oh, I know what I mean. You don't know? He's a communist. He's a communist. He's a communist. You don't know? He's a communist. He's a communist. You haven't done your homework, buddy. You don't know?
shut up when I'm talking to you. The fuck you say to me, you little shit. Fuck you say to me, you little shit. Fuck you say to me, fuck you say to me, you little shit. Fuck you say, you little shit.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. I'm cutting it early. I'm just starting early. We don't need to listen to the whole thing. Okay? We don't need to wait. And hey, I don't need to wait for a whole bunch of people to come. I don't. We're just gonna have a chill one. I have work I should be doing. And when I have work I should be doing, I think, oh shit, yo, you know what? I could be streaming. Can I draw a little old Newton? Absolutely.
Coming, I am coming. And this is what you need to know.
Hey, yo, if anybody wants to do any Newton art projects, let me know. I will happily get you 1,000,000 pictures of Newton. You all have free range to do whatever you'd like with Newton's painting or picture or likeness. I will also show my sweet beautiful new friend, oh, Newton's sister. Oh, she's so beautiful. We're gonna be getting her soon. Oh, Newton's sister is so beautiful. This is Newton's new sister. And she's sweet, and she's gonna be coming home soon. And she is very nice, and she is very sweet. Ooh, let's make a Newton fan art gallery. Yo, if you made a Newton fan art gallery, that would be fucking like...
I'm gonna come.
Oh my god, so amazing. So amazing. And this is Newton's sweet sister. And I do have a new emote that I have released of Newton's sister. It doesn't look as cool small. Actually, it does look kind of cool small. The one that I posted in here isn't correct. This one's too dark. I made a... Let's upload the correct one. Kitten brightest. This one here. It's just a little bit brighter and less dark. Oh, look at the sweet friend. Hey, Cat Rara. I'm gonna try to see if my girl's down with naming her Che. That'd be sick. Yeah, post pics pics in my Discord DMs, you disgusting fuck. I will. I fucking will.
Disgusting!
I'm going to. I'm gonna post a bunch. I'm gonna post them in Discord. I'm gonna have a section that's gonna be nudie and cat pics. We don't know the kitten's name yet. We don't know what the kitten's name is gonna be yet. We still don't know. And I did recommend Hedwig, and my girl loved the name Hedwig. But the issue is that she is a big Harry Potter stan. And she said Hedwig is a guy's name, even though it's not, even though Hedy Lamarr is a girl. She said that she'll always think of Hedwig the owl. So that's unfortunate. But Hedy is a good name. Hedwig is a good name. But we're still trying to figure it out. Welcome, Crinkle. Great to see you. Hope you're doing well. Someone should tell her smoking's bad for you. She's a revolutionary kitten, and she just needs her revolutionary cigars, okay? She just needs them. And Newton's sister art, yes, absolutely. Oh, they're gonna be such a nice friend. Oh, they're gonna be best friends, and they're gonna hang out, and they're gonna hold hands, and they're gonna say, it's gonna be so nice. I've even started, so I've already been like, for a long time, I've been like fucking
watching a lot of Jackson Galaxy videos in preparation, but you know your boy's fucking just watching like infinite amounts. So I started already getting things down like up here and stuff down from there. I've opened up the window, and I'm gonna put maybe like a, ooh, almost knocked over my bong, like a cat tree or something here so that she can get into the window and be very happy in the window. But this is gonna be her base camp. I'm gonna make sure that I set all my stuff properly so that it can't get knocked over by a kitten or cause any issues. So this is gonna be her base camp, and I want to set it up as her base camp mainly because it's the best area we have for her. And I want her to be happy down here. Oh, sweet friend. And I want her to hang out when I stream, and she can lay down on my desk. I have a perfect place for her right here. She can come lay down here. I'll move my torch, and then I'll move this over, and she can sit right on my desk right here, and she can lay here and be very happy. Obviously, she'll go wherever she wants to go, but that is my dream. And we're gonna have a kitten that wants to be with me and down here, because everybody knows that Newton does not want to be down here when I'm streaming. When I'm not streaming, he comes straight for, I have a garbage can like right here, like right under here, and he comes straight for that goddamn garbage can, and I say, get out of that garbage can, get out. And then he goes, and then he lays right there, and he goes, humph. And then I give him treats from the little treat candle holder. Oh, sweet dog. But he doesn't care about being down here, and the cat will enjoy being down here. And this will be her little home base while we get her properly introduced to Newton over like a week. We're gonna make sure that they're introduced properly so that they can be best friends, and that they can be very much in love, and they can be friends, and they can run around and be happy. Oh, and they're gonna get a fucking window hammock for the kitten, and the kitten's gonna hang out in the window and be very happy. Oh, sweet friend. Oh my goodness, I'm super excited. I don't know. Boo, another reason for me to hate Harry Potter. Absolutely. Wait, who is a landlord? I knew a guy who had a cat named Che, and they were a fucking landlord. Yeah, that's the same fucking person who has a fucking shirt with Che on it and has no clue what the fuck's going on or anything, so fuck him. His cat had an awesome name, and I'm sure his cat was great, but he's a piece of shit. Fucking should have named his cat Mao. Oh, Meowzadong. Meowzadong is a great name for a cat. Oh, my girl will never go for Meowzadong. Oh, Meowzadong. Oh, that's such a good name. And one of my best friends had a cat named Starling grow up, but because of their accent, the whole family called him Stalin. Oh, that's awesome. Meowzadong Stalin. Newton and Lennon, but Lennon's a guy's name. Yeah, she's such a beautiful cat. And if my girl has issues with any allergy things, she can take pills. You can take pills. We're getting the fluffy kitten. But she didn't have any issues with the cat, so that's nice and good. You won't be able to dab in there with her, though. I never thought about that. Do dabs affect cats? It's marijuana bad? Yeah, I would assume you can't have cat in the room with marijuana. Obviously, you don't blow the fucking shit in their face, but they probably can't be in the same room. Yeah, you really can't smoke around them. That sucks. I wonder if there's a way that I can figure out how to pump shit out of here. I'm gonna look into how to do it responsibly. And by do it, I mean smoke herbs and still have a cat that loves to be in my room with me and be loved. I love how you think a cat will do anything you want her to. No, I know she won't. I know she won't, but Something that's cool about her is that she's 3. They're estimating about 3. They don't know. She's about 3, so she's an older kitten, which is good because then you kind of have a better idea of the kind of cat they are. You know what I mean? And she's very sweet and very chill and very loving and just wants to snuggle. And she's a very snuggle cat. So, like, I'm hoping that she's still, like, if you set up the base camp in here and this is kind of like her room that she feels best and happiest in, then she's more likely to come to this room. If she lays on the top of the bookshelf or in the window, or if I put a cat hammock in this closet, I'm thinking of maybe, like, putting a cat hammock in there or something so it can hang down. I don't care. As long as the kitten's near me. Oh, kitten friend. Yeah. Chairman Meow. Oh my god. Chairman Meow. Oh. Chairman Meow. Oh, that's so sweet. Oh, that's so sweet. I knew someone who named their cats Chairman Meow and Fidel Castro. Oh my god.
Amazing!
Che Ferreira. Oh, that's so sweet. Chat Ferreira. Chat is French for cat. Rosa, after Rosa Luxemburg. Rosa? I think Rosa just sounds too much like Rose. That is a good name, though. And nothing wrong with the name Rose. It just seems like a older woman name. Or like she's about to fucking float on a door in the Titanic. You can't smoke in the same room as cats at all, though, mate. They have very sensitive lungs. Yeah, fuck. You gotta figure out the proper way to ensure that the kitten's happy. Good to know. Good to know. Sniperess? The Sniperess. Rosa Luxemburg. Fucking... yeah. I still love Chairman Meow. Oh my goodness. Chairman Meow. That's so good. That's so good. Oh, fuck. That's such a great name. I've been looking at, like, names and shit online and shit, and I don't want it to be a super common name. Fucking... we were thinking of Suki, because we were just going through names, and, we watch, Newton's favorite TV show is, The Gilmore Girls. He loves The Gilmore Girls. When The Gilmore Girls come on, Newton's just stoked. He loves it. And Suki's the best character from the Gilmore Girls. And Suki means beloved. But also, she spells it weird. I don't like how she spells it. And the name Suki with a T, which I also don't like. I like it just S-U-K-I, but it's spelled T-S-U-K-I. Is like on like the trending list for like the trending top names. Because it's a great name. But that means that like everyone has their cat named that. And then we also talked about Luna the other day, and I looked at a list. Luna's like the #1 most popular name for like boy, girl, dogs, and cats. Like it's in like the top 10 for like everything. So everyone has their cat named Luna. Or dog. Because it's a great name. But at the same time, don't want it to be the same. Don't want it to be the same. Okay, but I got a video that I wanted to watch. I've not seen it before. And I'm going to end stream when it's done. I didn't actually plan on streaming today. I was actually trying to tell myself, let's fucking, I don't know what words I'm just going to say. Oh yeah, I was going to try not to stream today. I was like, no, I got shit I got to do. Like, you got to stop just like avoiding everything and streaming. But then I thought, no, I like streaming and it makes me happy. So I'm going to do more things that make me happy. That's my goal. So that's the goal. So we're going to stream. It won't be a super long one today. Well, it depends on how long this video takes. Yeah, that's what I said when you mentioned Luna. Yeah, absolutely. I know you did. And I was like, yeah, I'm sure it's a popular name, but I didn't know how popular until like I actually saw that it was like I found this website and it had male dog, male cat, female cat, and like the top 10 or 15 names. And Luna was in every single category. And I was like, oh wow, that really is like the most popular. All right, let's take a fucking quick dabberoony and then we'll get into the actual content. Because I haven't seen this video and I'm excited to see it. And I wonder what fucking Buddy has to say. And I'll introduce Buddy and what we're talking about in uno momento, por favor. Let's go. Get out your bars, get out your rigs, get out your joints, get out your pipes, smoke along if it's legal. Get that breathing technique started.
Top dog, bite them all, yeah, I'm burning it up. DPGC, you should be turning it up. CPT, LBC, yeah, we hooking back up. And when they bang us in the club, baby, you got to get up. Cause homies, thug homies, yeah, they giving it up. Low life, yo life, boy, we living it up. Taking chances while we dancing in the party for show. Slip my 44 when she crept in the back door. Chickens looking at me strange, but you know I don't care. Step up in the smother, just a swank in my hair. Trick, quit talking, crip walk if you down with the set. Take a bullet with some grip and take the smoke on this jet. Out of town, put it down for the father of rap. And if you happen to get cracked, trick, shut your trap. Come back, get back, that's the part of success. If you believe in S, you be relieving your stress. It's the one and only Eagle Double.
Amazing.
Welcome, Buffy Geek. Great to see you. Great to see you. I hope you're doing well on this blessed Thursday. Oh, god damn, my nose is itchy. God damn. Ooh. I'm also going to get my channel. The link to the YouTube video for if you are wanting to ever watch on YouTube. You can watch my channel on YouTube at this link here. I know I bring it up often, like when I'm on like Twitch and shit, and it's like, who cares? I'm already on Twitch. But like, hey yo, if you're not following my YouTube account, please do. In the event that I have to switch over to YouTube if something ever happens with Twitch, because that is a possibility, either like because I got banned or because Twitch is no longer like viable. It's good to have a backup. Welcome, Byronic. Great to see you. Hope you're doing well. Great to see you. But yeah, there's a link to the YouTube. Feel free to go click on that. Also, playing that gets me watch time, and watch time gets me closer to monetization, and monetization gets me closer to, I don't know, getting paid for YouTube content. And then when I'm in situations like this where I'm unemployed, it's not as big of a deal. All right, let's fucking get on with the video.
Hey everybody.
All right, so this video here is called Scientology Opposes Right to Repair. This is where I call it quits. All right, so this dude here, let me play some music. So this dude here, his name is fucking Louis Rossman. And Louis Rossman does YouTube, and he also runs a repair shop. Louis Rossman is a pretty big YouTuber, over 2 million subscribers. He's made YouTube videos for a long time. And he mainly does videos around repair and mainly right to repair. Give the YouTube a like to help discoverability. Absolutely. Thank you. Yes. And I guess as well, maybe trying to start growing on YouTube organically. I don't know how that'll ever work, but it does help. So fucking give it a like. Hey, yo, look at that. We got the fucking Hacksorks over on fucking YouTube. Thank you, Buffy. Fucking welcome to YouTube. God damn. But thank you. I've been working on being okay, maybe. Fucking, hey, as long as we're all working on it, okay? I'm trying to work on being okay myself. Honestly, and like that's what I fucking said like a few moments ago. I wasn't planning on streaming, but streaming makes me happy, and I need to do more things that make me happy. That's something that I genuinely got to do. And focus on the things that make me happy, and like enjoy the things that make me happy, and just actually enjoy being happy and allow myself to be happy and stop ruining it for myself all the fucking time. You know what I mean? Do things you like. And I like streaming. I love doing this. I love talking. Obviously, I love when like people are there chatting and hanging out and those types of things. So I try to stream on times where I know people are going to be there and, you know, stuff like that. But at the same time, like, I started early today and I was like, I don't care how many people are here. I'm just going to start. Because I just wanted to fucking start. I don't care if anybody was here. I obviously love seeing people here. And sometimes, like, seeing people or not seeing people here, like, is like, if you don't see a bunch of people, you're kind of like, oh, fuck, that sucks. But, like, sometimes it's just good just to do the things you like regardless. And I like streaming regardless if anybody shows up or regardless if I should be doing laundry. You know, I'm just going to enjoy it. I'm just going to be happy. Obviously, balance and make sure that your life gets done and don't give up everything. But fuck it. My laundry can wait, dude. I just wanted to stream. I wanted to chat. I didn't even really have like a plan for a video. I had this video saved to watch at another time. But I'm like, fuck it. Let's just do it now. I just want to chill. Let's just be okay. Let's stream. Let's be happy. I try to be authentically a whole ass hot mess. Embrace the hot messiness. Ooh, also, I don't know what it is, but every time I go into my Twitch dashboard lately, I get new emote slots. It gave me 2 new emote slots. So I put high level ideas back and another 2 fucking animated slots. So I got room for another 2 animated fucking emotes. So I gotta make some more emotes. I am planning on making more Newton sister emotes, and until we have a name, she's Newton's sister. But it's because I only have 1 picture of her. Once we get her, we'll make more pictures, more emotes of her, and she'll have her own fun, lovely, happy, sweet girl emotes. And she'll be the sweet girl kitten, and she'll be sweet, and she'll be very happy, and she'll have her own emotes. But I only have 1 picture, and I don't want to have like them all the same. So we will get back on that. We will get back on that. But there will be more emotes there, so I'm not worried about standard emotes. But I do fucking want to add some more animated emotes. So if you have ideas for animated emotes, let me know. The 2 new ones that I've added are the I will eat your ass. Here's the I will eat your ass. And the Mega Man Mark, the gun tap. Those are new. But I got room for 2 more. So hey yo, we got lots more shit we could do. And my music isn't playing, or is it playing? It's so quiet I can't even hear it. I might make you a dancing one out of that clip from the other day. Oh shit, word. Yeah, if you got some good ones, it can't be more than 60 frames. And it has to be no more than 1 megabyte. Oh, easy animate. What is this? Wait, I can upload an emote and it'll animate it? Okay. Let's try with the fucking, it's called Kitten Brightest. So this is my newest one. And then choose animation. We can make it rave. Alright, well, for now, this I'll have to do. Kitty rave. Oh, fuck. The artifacting is even kind of cool. Okay. Oh, what a sweet kitten. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. What a sweet friend. Okay. Oh, I'm so excited for the sweet friend to come home. We're still waiting for their like call for all the paperwork and everything's finalized, but when it comes to the actually finding out when. Yeah, let's see what this looks like when it's on here. Fuck, it's a little weird, but fucking it'll have to fucking do. All right, let's see if there's any other. And then obviously, like, I have room for fucking I got room for more shit. Upload emote. Why are you looking for GIF files, dog? Doesn't have to be a GIF. Let's bring Josh in here for a minute, okay? Image format is not supportive. Oh, sorry, I was in the wrong place. That's why I was looking for a GIF. Josh, it's your time to shine, baby. Shine. It's not gonna be the right fucking shape. Yeah, because it wasn't formatted to be a fucking emote. Okay, we're doing this pog phase. I'm excited for CatOrcs too. Oh, fucking CatOrcs. Fucking CatOrcs would be a great name. CatOrcs is a wonderful name. But I don't think my girl's gonna be down with CatOrcs either. You know? She'd say that's a stupid name and that's not even a real thing. I'm gonna say it is. It is a real thing. It's not stupid. It's just we get in. CatOrcs. But I guess I can add the... I don't know why my music isn't fucking playing, dog. Okay, it's playing now. Alright. We'll let that do what it do. Sorry, I got distracted. Okay. This is Louis Rossman. He makes YouTube videos. He's a fucking... he's a right to repair YouTuber guy. Talks about repairing stuff on YouTube. He does all that stuff. That's what he does. That's what he talks about. Sometimes he talks about politics, and I hate him very much for it because he's kind of like a fucking... From what I've gotten, he's kind of libertarian-y, and like what he says about politics and shit, kind of, I'm just like, oh, dude. Damn. You know, like, I'm not a huge fan of like that shit, and like that's just me being a fucking greasy leftist. But at the same time, I like that he's fights for like right to repair and ensuring that your products are able to be repaired and that things don't have like planned obsolescence and nonsense and shit like that. So I like his videos. He makes some great videos. Let's actually go to his page for a second here so you can kind of see the kind of shit that Lewis makes. Absolutely, that's the thing, right, Buffy? That's exactly it. Libertarians are almost always onto something, so close but so far, and that's exactly it, right? Like, he'll talk about right to repair and like all these different greasy, horrible things companies do that give you less fucking freedom to do the things with your products and those types of things, and then he'll say some shit where it's like, I'm all for companies being able to do X greasy thing that companies shouldn't be able to do. But then you draw the line at this right to repair thing. It's like, no, dog, like you're so close. Like you're so close, dude. Like a lot of this shit has to do with fucking capitalism and shit and competition and those types of things. You know, when he's talking about how great fucking like competition and the free market and capitalism and shit is. And then talking about how like, oh wow, companies are doing these things with proprietary things. Why? Why do you think? You know, or just like, oh, you're so close. You're so close. But he often doesn't do like politically things. It's not his bag. But it comes across in a lot of the stuff that you do, you know, when you're talking about right to repair and stuff that is inherently political in many ways. But yeah, so fucking talking about like ads on Amazon Prime videos now where you're having to pay for that shit. He does a lot of stuff on ad blockers. He does a lot of shit on like pirating and those types of things. Not like teaching you how to necessarily pirate or anything like that. But like the issues with how video and media and stuff's going on, you know, stuff on like fake reviews and shit like that to like make your product seem more viable. Amazon, like he had a video recently on fucking Amazon with these like fucking really shitty electrical fucking things. Okay, they're electrical fucking things and they're shittily made so they don't crimp right. And he was talking about how all the good producers and all the good sellers and shit no longer sell on Amazon, and there's fucking just cheap shitty things that are marketed, and because of fake reviews and all these different things, they make them seem more blah 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 blah. And it's just like, yes, Yes, why? Why? Okay, but why? You know, like, oh, god damn. And it's just like, dog, so close. But like, great videos, great stuff, really informative things. And I like that. Zero wider analysis, dots totally unjoined. Absolutely. And it sucks because it's like, you know, it's like a connect your own dots, and like, you know, a lot of the dots are connected, but there's a few missing ones, and you're like, oh my god, it's a giraffe. I can see that the thing's a giraffe. Just connect these couple more. Oh my god, you're so close to being done. Yes, yes, yes. You're saying you went from 1 to 2 to 3 to 4 to 5. Yes, yes, okay, but there's a chunk missing here, but then you seem to get it over here, okay, and then a little bit of a chunk missing here, but then you got it over here, and the chunk missing here. Okay, now let's take a step back. Do you see the giraffe? And they're like, I don't know, but I just really don't like where these lines are. And it's just like, oh my god, dog. So close. But you can't take that step back, look at the fucking picture and say, oh shit. You know? But regardless, these are kind of the types of videos that he makes. Sony and Discovery changed mind on stealing from customers. Stuff like that. You know, he's very much on, he's a guy where I've got the saying, and I always say that it's him when I say it, but like, if you're storing something on a cloud, you're storing something on someone else's computer. Pretty much, you know, like things like that. He's very into privacy online and those types of things, which is great, which is really great. Calling out companies for being greasy and, you know, lying to their customers, and really great stuff. So I'm excited to see what this is. This came up 5 months ago. Scientology opposes right to repair, and this is where I call it quits. So I've never watched any of his videos on stream, because, well, frankly, what am I gonna add? I have nothing to add. I don't fucking know. But this has something to do with Scientology, so I think I can talk about stuff and maybe have something to actually add. I have not seen it, so I don't know. But I've seen many of his videos in the past. I've said it many times, but like all the stuff that I watch, like I've rarely fucking watch on stream, because like what am I gonna add? I don't know. I'm just watching it too. That's accurate. My beardy may be Jim Morrison, but is he ever called that? Absolutely, almost never. It's wild and dumb rage from Baojim to Whittle Stink Baby to Baby Boobazam, Stupid Jaleem, etc. Are you talking about names and nicknames? And all pets are good pets, of course. Absolutely. All right. So let's see what Lewis has to say here. Let's go, Louis boy.
Everybody, how's it going? Hope you're having a lovely Tuesday morning. Today I'd like to discuss the...
I'm not. I'm having a wonderful Thursday afternoon. And I appreciate everyone being here.
DMCA, Section 1201 of the DMCA, and a very interesting group of people that appear to be supporting Section 1201 of the DMCA. The DMCA is not all bad. I know, before you scream at me, it's nice to have a framework in place so that instead of an entire website or platform being shut down, you have a system to request the removal of...
Welcome, Sammy. Great to see you.
Amazing.
DMCA, I'm sure you all know, is the Digital Media Copyright Act? Or is it the Digital Millennium Copyright Act? It's fucking Copyright Act. DMCA. I feel like it's Millennium for some reason. Yeah, Digital Millennium Copyright Act. We're getting into the Digital Millennium. Honestly, Digital Media Copyright Act would probably be better, but maybe it's not just media. It criminalizes protection and dissemination of technology devices and services intended to circumvent measures that control access to copyrighted works. Yeah. For the Digital Millennium.
Specific works. If somebody uploads something copyrighted to YouTube, you don't take down YouTube, you take down that one work. That kind of makes sense. Section 1201, not so much. Section 1201 is the part that pretty much makes it illegal to try and crack DRM. Functionally speaking, if you read this act, that's what it comes down to. The circumvention of copyright protection systems. No person shall circumvent a technological measure that effectively controls access to a work protected under this title. And when you scroll down, it'll say, as used in this subsection, to circumvent a technological measure means to descramble a scrambled work, to decrypt and encrypt.
People love to abuse DMCA law. Yeah, absolutely. On YouTube and those types of things. And there's a lot of danger and stuff with abusing copyright, beside it being illegal on YouTube, is when somebody files a false DMCA or a real DMCA, a DMCA regardless, it's legal action. So they get your like name and address, and like it's an easy way to get people's docs information, and people do that shit. It is illegal to claim a false copyright. Like it is. But it is a thing that happens, and people abuse it very much. A great example of that, or at least attempted at the start, and yeah, we're going to watch a bit of it. You thought you could get away with this by joining 2024? Oh, Towers, 2024 started. I don't need to fucking play this, ever hear this song again. Grow up.
So let's go on the toxic gossip train. The locomotive's fueled with hateful accusations. The toxic gossip train.
So the reason that I bring up this horrible fucking video, welcome that one black guy. Great to see ya.
This is a certified hood classic.
Hope you're doing well. She fucking made this fucking video and like put it, or made this song like a legit song on like YouTube or like on Apple Music and like Spotify and shit, and put it into the fucking copyright fucking shit, and would like try to take people down for using it in their fucking videos talking about it. So like that's where it's just like kind of like skirty, you know what I mean? Like just skirting that line, fucking like dear Lord, and then you have to really argue into like what is fucking fair use and those types of things. But you can do greasy shit, and like, why not put up one of the greasiest fucks on YouTube doing a recent greasy fuck thing with the same thing to show that. And speaking of other greasy fucks, H3, Ethan Klein of H3H3, thanks to them and their landmark case on fair use, because of them and that legal case and the outcome of that case, like you're able to do a lot more things and be a little more free in your use of content, but people still really heavily abuse DMCA.
Steamroll over someone's reputation.
There you go. There you go. That's it for you. I know someone who had a critic channel of Stefan Molyneux back in the day, and he got claimed DMCA, and it ended in a super expensive lawsuit. Oh God, I don't doubt that. I don't doubt that at all. One of my other favorite fucking things to watch outside of fucking stream is like speedruns and fucking content like that. And Carl Jobst does a lot of videos on, I'm just pulling up his channel here so I can post it in chat. He does a lot of videos on people like Billy Mitchell, who is like the Scientology of fucking video games, where they claim to be like the best and like the greatest, and like will sue you if you say otherwise. But fucking Billy Mitchell fucking still be suing, and he's done quite a few videos on Billy Mitchell recently. Fuck, what am I saying? The reason that I bring Carl Jobst up is that he's being sued by Billy Mitchell over fucking the shit that he said about fucking Billy. Like, look at, this is Billy, this guy here. You know, like, all of these have like Billy, fucking so many fucking Billy Mitchell videos. And the only reason that not all of these have the red bar is because I've watched them over and have probably restarted them. I love fucking Carl's shit. Yeah, Carl be cooking. Absolutely. Carl do be cooking. Like, I've been a big fan of Carl for a goddamn minute. My dude's been making fucking heaters for a long time. I really got into him, and he's actually like kind of what got me into like enjoying speedrunning and shit. He made videos back in the day, like the fucking speedrun cheaters and shit like that, and like explaining tasks and like those types of things, and like the art of like the speedruns and shit. It's just like, oh wow, this is really amazing. Fucking, and he's made some good shit. Yeah, like he did a lot of like world record like speedrunning shit, and then he started getting into like the Billy Mitchell shit. I think this is his first Billy Mitchell video, looks like 3 years ago. Cheating, deceit, and fraud. And I've been fucking following the Billy Mitchell shit since because it's just so great and so entertaining. But yeah, fucking Carl's great. He does some really good work. His videos I very much enjoy. He's the type of dude where like I just really don't want to hear his like political takes or anything like that. Like I don't think he would be a chud or anything like that. But I just like try my best to be like, please don't be a fucking chud because like I don't want to fucking hate you. Oh my god, please don't. You know, like it doesn't make your fucking speedrunning videos not good, but when I know someone's just like a dumb fuck bigot, I'm just like, ah, dude. Now like everything you say is so tainted. Dear Lord. Dear Lord, why do you gotta be like that? But I'm sure he's fine. I'm sure he's fine. Okay, back into the fucking video. But yeah, he's getting sued by fucking Billy Mitchell for like, and it's costing like hundreds of thousands of dollars, like lots and lots and lots and lots of money. But fucking when Billy Mitchell sues, he'll have to pay for his court costs because he's like in Australia, and I guess that's how it works there or some shit. Asterisks needed. I'm going off what I recall. I think I heard in a video of Carl's like about how that's working. But yeah. Yes, more nicknames just need to be terms. Absolutely. And that I totally agree, Wildcat. And that's like what I've been like saying to my fucking to my girl, and like we have different fucking options. We got quite a few options. But one that I really like is Boo. Just Boo. It was on one of the lists. And I was like, oh, that's so great. Because she looks like a fucking like kind of like a ghost. Fucking like, and it's just funny. And it's short. I think Boo is perfect. Look at little Boo. Newton and Boo. Boo. It's just like a little ghost, like a little dusty ghost. Boo Boo, you can call her Boo the Pooh. My girl said Pooh was a little too far, but Boo made the list. Boo made the list. We do have a list, and there's like 5 or 6 names on them, but Boo is definitely Boo. Boo. Look at the little Boo Boo. Oh, Boo can be long distance name cousins with Boop. Yes, it is very, very similar. It is very similar. It is very similar to Boop. It's Boo. It's just like a little ghost, and she's just, oh, there's Boo. Yeah, there it is. Where's the kitten? Where's the little booger Boop? The little booger Boop. Boo can be short for booger. Oh, booger. Oh, look at the little booger. And she's got green eyes like a booger. Oh, what a sweet friend. Oh, sweet friend. Oh, so nice. Oh, she's gonna be so happy when she gets all those mats out. Oh, she's gonna feel so much better. Oh my goodness. She won't be a super fluffy like fluff ball for a while, but that is totally okay and amazing that she's just gonna feel happy. Oh, she's just gonna feel so free. Oh, she's gonna be so free and happy. I'm really pushing for Boo. But yeah, Boo is definitely on the short list. There was another one that was really good, and I can't remember what it was, but it was another really good one. It was a short one, and I think it had a Z in it or something. I can't remember what it was. We even considered Pax. Pax is a good name. And my girl said Pax, but I'm like, that makes me think of Carpe Pax. Welcome, Mage. Great to see ya. And Carpe Pax is an awesome fucking dude, but it's also like a human that I know. So like it's kind of like, but just straight Pax is, you know. I like the X sound. But Boo is fun, and like Boo is like funny, and it has to be something that like fits them. And so like what we've essentially kind of done is we have a list, like I said, and we're still adding stuff if we find something, but we're not going to officially name her until like fucking we've hung out for a bit, and like, you know, we get to know her more and she gets to know us more, and we can then pick a name better. I like Boo best, but I'm biased. Fair. Fair. It is very close to Boop, but it is such a good name. Oh, it's such a sweet name. Pax like the brand too. Is Pax a brand? What's it a brand of? Pax. The Pax wardrobe from IKEA. Oh, Pax is like a fucking THC like weed thing. Yes, I'm 21 years or older. Delta 8 THC, forbidden fruits. Oh, look, you can even put your thing in here. Oh, my buddy has one of these. And he was showing me the thing. And he's like, yeah, they're a bit more expensive, but they're super convenient and they're cool. Are they all fucking Delta 8? Yeah. Yeah, I've hit one of these. Yeah, my buddy had one of these. Oh. Yeah, it looked like this. Maybe it was a Pax Mini. Maybe it was one of those. Oh, that's cool. I didn't know those were called Pax. That's pretty cool. Yeah, the sage green is what I have. This one here. The Pax Era vape pen. Pax 3. Fuck yeah. The website's not being a big fan of me right now, but these are pretty fucking cool. Oh, you can get a Mushroom Pax Plus. Buy Pax Plus now with Mushroom. Oh, look, they have different designs. You get the Slay Queen Pax Plus. Or you can get the Archie. Wow. Wow. Oh, you can put dry herbs in this bad bitch. Okay, okay. Remember when I was going to watch a video? That was the thing, remember? I remember. Edibles? They sell edibles? Look how happy she is eating that edible. 100 milligrams per package, 20 servings. This dude's scared as fuck to do it. He's like, are you sure? And this girl's like, yeah, dog. I just suck all the fucking icing off of it and the sugar off of it. And then I just like eat that shit after. And this dude's like, oh fuck, dude. This one's got live resin in it though. Like, I'm fucking terrified. Bitch, come on. Eat that shit. He fucking did it. He did it. And he was looking like this by the end of the night. Fucking stoked. More flowerful. Oh my god. Contains THC. Fucking. That's pretty cool. How do I make my room so that I can fucking have my cat be happy and safe and fucking not completely alter this room to not ever smoke in it again? Am I allowed to use my diffuser? Is a diffuser fine? Is it the smoke? Is it the smell? Is it a mixture of the smoke and the smell? What's the issue? Because once I isolate the issue, I can figure out how to fucking remove that issue. Like if I can fucking rip it and walk out and fucking blow it in the hallway. If I can make a tube that fucking connects to the window and I have like the hoot tube and I go and I blow everything through the hoot tube. Like I'll get my stoner ingenuity, okay? That's the thing that's on fucking, that's the thing that's on my mind that I need to figure out how to make sure that everyone's safe and happy. Okay, let's continue. Get an air purifier.
Work, or otherwise avoid, bypass, remove, deactivate, or impair a technological measure without the authority of the copyright owner. And a technological measure effectively controls access to a work if the measure, in the ordinary course of its operation, requires the application of information or a process or treatment with the authority of the copyright owner to gain access to the work. A common example of this would be your disk drive or your laser failing inside of your game console. When that fails, it would be really nice if it was easy to repair it. You have to send it back to the manufacturer. Now, there are people that would like to crack the system, but it's essentially, according to this, literally illegal for them to do so, which allows the manufacturer to have a monopoly on repair. Many people have asked, when it comes to right to repair, why don't we just engineer our own stuff? Why don't we get our hands dirty rather than complain and ask the manufacturer for help? Why don't we reverse?
Sorry, I'm reading into the fucking cat thing. The best thing to do. Fucking, I'm looking into that. I got distracted. Sorry. Okay, let's go back.
To have a monopoly. Essentially, according to this, literally illegal for them to do so. To gain access to the work. A common example of this would be your...
It's the smoke you don't want her to be around. Yeah. Would my, this shouldn't be an issue, right? Something like my air purifier thing that I got going that's like shooting out smoke. It's just like water vapor. Is that fine? Like, I'm sure like vape and shit's probably not the worst thing.
Your disk drive or your laser failing inside of your game console. When that fails, it would be really nice if it was easy to repair it. You have to send it back to the manufacturer.
Water vapor's fine.
Now, there are people that would like to crack the system, but it's essentially, according to this, literally illegal for them to do so, which allows the manufacturer to have a monopoly on repair. Many people have asked, when it comes to right to repair, why don't we just engineer our own stuff? Why don't we get our hands dirty rather than complain and ask the manufacturer for help? Why don't we reverse engineer these products and create our own solutions? And for many industries, one of the reasons that people don't do that is because the people smart enough to do that don't want to end up in jail because of Section 1201 of the DMCA. In my opinion, you should be allowed to pick a digital lock on a product that you purchased. If you bought it, you own it, and somebody else should not be able to lock that product that you bought and paid for so that you cannot fix it when something goes wrong with it. Section 1201 of the DMCA.
That's super true. Fucking, especially if you buy something, and nowadays, like, when you buy shit, you don't fucking own it. And we kind of touched on it a bit the other day when Ubisoft fucking said that, like, consumers just need to get used to not owning their games and shit like that. Like, that's super fucked up. That's super fucked up. And someone said basically that when buying isn't owning, then piracy isn't stealing. And I think that that is a very cool and interesting sentiment, is what I will say in regards to that. You're left with no other real options. And frankly, you should be able to do whatever you want with the fucking product you buy, as long as it's not negatively harming others. And no, I do not include corporations as others. Harm the corporations all you want. Please be my guest. As long as it's not harming human beings, and that does not mean taking wealth away from fucking corporate CEOs, then awesome. Have fun. Do what you want. Definitely worth seeing what other solutions other people have come up with. Did you say it's an air freshener thing? You do have to be careful with those if they have essential oils. Oh, really? Because, yeah, they do. They do have essential oils. An air purifier would have a filter in it you can change every few months. Everyone should get an air purifier if you can afford it, in my opinion. I have, like, I guess just, like, my house has, like, a furnace with, like, a filter. And then I have, like, a HEPA filter-y kind of thing just built into my house. Yeah, maybe I should get like I always thought like air humidifiers and dehumidifiers. I guess that's different than a purifier, right? Yeah, no, I know my fucking infuser's not a air purifier, and I would assume humidifiers and dehumidifiers are completely different things because you're purifying the air, not dehumidifying it. Don't use essential oils around cats. Period. Any? In those like scented things? Is it because their smell and it's just like such a gnarly smell to them?
DMCA needs to go. Being able to rip DVDs was really cool so that you could put it on your iPod video, or if you're...
Because I frankly don't really care much about the smell. I have a serious issue with smoke. I love smoke. I'm addicted to smoke. Seeing smoke, smoking smoke, looking at smoke. I love smoke. It's a serious problem. Like, it's not cool, it's not good. I'm not saying that. But I love smoke. And so, like, seeing the fucking air, the water thing go off, I think it depends on the cat. I'm not sure. My friend had recommended the air purifier and handheld thingy too, asking them now. Oh, fuck, word. Awesome. No, lots of essential oils are toxic to cats. Well, fuck me.
Really a cool person and not one of the people that just...
It's not the smell, it's the droplets that they inhale and can't be filtered from their bloodstream. Jesus Christ. Who thinks about that? I'm glad we're thinking about it now. Like, I want to make sure that my cat's the happiest, healthiest kitten of all time. But, like, dear Lord. Never would have thought that, like, my air purifier would be an issue. I'm glad that I asked. Is that different than a candle? I heard that, like, fucking with cats, you shouldn't have candles because they're going to knock it over. They could knock it over or burn a whisker or, like, their tail on it or something. Like, that's kind of the issues with cats and candles and the silver spoon. But I'm not sure.
Goes wrong with it. Section 12.
Yeah. But, yeah, I'm not sure.
Able to lock that product that you bought and paid for so that you cannot fix it when something goes wrong with it. Section 1201 of the DMCA needs to go. Being able to rip DVDs was really cool so that you could put it on your iPod video, or if you're really a cool person.
I was going to
and
ask about that fucking Sammy, like a spoof. Yeah, like if you use like a sploof, like in a smoke buddy. Yeah, like these, a fucking sploof. Personal air filter. You can even get a grenade one so that you can be cool army man weed blower. I was going to say, but I don't know. Yeah, like this here, like. Like when you're, so I would say that like the hierarchy of like smoke would go like a joint is the worst, because a joint, like you're hitting that shit, and even if you sploof it, I always fucking lull trained at motherfuckers who would use a sploof or like a smoke buddy or like a tube with fucking like bounce sheets in it, you know, to like do the smell, and then have that fucking joint just fucking rocking and being like, into their shit. Like, dog, what the fuck do you think you're doing right now? You think that's helping? Like, maybe you're cranking it down from a 10 to an 8, but you're a fucking idiot. A pipe can cherry quite a bit, but like not nearly the same amount as like a joint. So like that there fucking is like better, but still not perfect. A bong, like if you don't snap it through, or if you don't fucking completely hoot that whole thing out, there could still be smoke coming from here, but much less than like a fucking joint, and less than a pipe if you hit the full thing. But it can still smoke. Whereas dabs, I wonder what the difference between dabs and flower particles are. And the reason that I think there's got to be a difference is like one smells just way gnarlier than the other. Dabs, especially the way I hit them, which is fucking hot and hearty. I hit my shit hot as shit. There's not much smoke that comes off of it. So when you hit like a dab that's like hot, fucking it's generally like, it's all in there, all in your mouth. And then you control the outflow of the smoke more than, you know, just having shit just burn fucking off of here. So like dabs are definitely easier to control the smoke of than anything else. And then a bong, and then the other stuff probably on the lower. But yeah, huh. Candles are complicated when it comes to cats. Too complicated for me to explain in chat. Fair. Fair. Mega. Look at that big boy personal air filter. I just want to see the thing. Look at that. 72 in stock. Look at these big boys. They sell these near me. Like, I would go get them in IRL, but also better for your PC parts if your air is cleaner too. Yeah, fucking. Yeah. Yeah. But yeah. But there are candles that aren't necessarily toxic to cat, though fire is still a hazard, of course. Oh, the little smiley guy. Yeah, smiley man. He's fun. And I always liked when they came with these because they got like strings and you can pull them and then you can like move the head and the legs to like sit down or like move the arm forward or backwards or his legs up and down his head. Yeah, that's really cool. Smiley man. He's just hanging out, having a good time. He's having a time. Paper based. I want to check out the paper one. All paper original smoke buddy with eco-friendly package. Yeah. All right. Back to the thing. But yeah, if I got like an air purifier, and I wonder if there's like a thing that can like make smoke go away, or like a smoke vacuum.
The people that just buys an iPod, you had a Cohen A2 back in the really go cool. So that you cannot fix it when something goes wrong with it. Section 1201 of the DMCA needs to go. Being able to rip DVDs was really cool so that you could put it on your iPod video, or if you're.
I do want to point out that the U2 edition iPod was and still is one of the coolest looking pieces of tech of all time. I thought it back then. I think it now. The black and red was sick as shit. You mean a ventilator? Yeah, like a ventilator, air purifier, fucking smoke vacuum. You know, something that just like sucks the fucking smoke out. Yeah. Also, the pollen from lilies is super tough. Yeah, I know there's certain plants and like flowers and stuff that you certainly shouldn't get, but we're not big plant flower people, so that shouldn't be an issue.
You're a really a cool person and not one of the people that just buys an iPod. You had a Cohen A2 back in the day. That's right. When I ripped my DVDs, I put them on the Cohen A2. That thing had a.
Look at this fucking thing. I remember back in the day. Do any of you guys remember mini discs? I remember I had a buddy who, well, they were family buddies, and like they were older than me, so like we weren't really like friends. They were family friends, and we'd see them quite occasionally. Oh, hit clips. Hell yeah, I remember hit clips. Fuck yeah. But this was at the time of like when MP3 players are just coming out. Mini disc player. And I remember the one brother got an MP3 player and the other guy got a fucking mini disc player. And he thought the mini disc was like the way of the future. Let's see this picture here. So it's like one of these. I don't remember which brand it was or anything like that. But it was this, and they took these like little mini discs. Look how happy this fucking guy is with the fucking mini disc. Look how stoked he is. Super fucking excited. Look how happy. You could be that happy if you had a mini disc player, but you don't. So that's why you're sad. Cheers.
Smoke weed every day. Smoke weed every day.
Amazing.
But yeah, fucking mini disc players. These things were sick. But they feel like they'd be like, oh, wow. Okay, let's rewind and retry that. But I feel like they'd be a little pain in the ass to like load and get shit on. And I remember like the discs were like rewritable and such, so you could like put stuff on them. Yeah, recordable. But such a pain in the dick. I had so many iterations of MP3 4 players. I have forgotten so many of them. Yeah, I remember my first MP3 player. I got it at Staples. It was super cool. MP3 player. It was something along the lines of, it wasn't this, but it was similar to something like this. I'm glad I didn't put that on screen because it would have doxed me really hard. These old MP3 players. It was something like this. It was kind of like this, but it was blue. It was kind of like this, but it had like a nipple button on it that was kind of like a joystick. It was awesome. And I had like the whole soundtrack, like the soundtrack from Holes, like I listened to this I listened to this so much on that iPad, on that MP3 player.
You got to go and dig
Sammy
those
knows what the fuck is up. And I have
with
the
broken
Oompa Loompa
hands
songs
and
from the
withered
new
souls,
fucking
emancipated from all you know.
Willy Wonka.
You got to go and dig those holes.
Let's go.
Dig it on, dig it on, dig it, dig it on.
Two suits, two tokens in hand. I got no respect cause I'm the new man. Got my shovel, shoes full of sand. Check out the tag, the name's Caveman.
Dig it on.
Honestly, fucking, I hope fucking, who is it, Josephus? I hope Josephus is here. Shia LaBeouf's fucking verses in fucking Dig It from the whole soundtrack is better than anything fucking Eminem has ever put out past Rap God. I said it. I fucking said it.
Oh, I'm saying it.
At me. At me. Did LORX just say that Shia LaBeouf's fucking verse in Holes is better than anything Eminem has produced since Rap God? Yes. Write it down. All right. Let's continue.
20 gigabyte hard drive and could play video.
But yeah, I also had the Oompa Loompa songs from fucking Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, and those were fucking awesome, dude. Some of those were fucking sick, dude. Augustus Gloop, the big something nincompoop. Come on now, the time is right to send him shooting up the pipe. Don't dare, children, be alarmed. Augustus Gloop will not be harmed. That was the shit. You and my mom both love Whole soundtrack. Do you want to be my stepdad? Absolutely. I certainly will. fucking Holes is just a great movie. You know? Fucking the handyman who always goes around fucking saying, I can fix that. That's my dude. Oh, I love that fucking movie. So great. He can fix a roof and a broken heart. Okay? Sam, there we go. Thank you. Goddamn, we stand Sam and Stanley Yelnats, okay? We fucking stand. Goddamn, what a great film. We love Holes. Absolutely. Did you read the book? I believe we read it in school when I was younger. I believe we read it. But honestly, I cannot say for sure if I actually read it or if I'm imagining that. So I'm going to actually ease on the side of saying no. Because the odds of me just imagining that and hearing someone else say that they read it in school is most likely. Because, like, I don't really remember reading many books in school until, like, grade 9 or 10. And, like, I fought my English teacher so hard. Like, I fucking was like, I can't read. Like, do you understand this? Like, I can't read this fucking Lieutenant John's fucking diaries or whatever the fuck we need to read. I can't do it. So I got, like, kid books because I just, like, fucking have, like, panic attacks. I can't fucking read. And it's not that I can't necessarily read words, but just, like, fucking reading is very difficult for me without aid. Reading with aid is great. Things like Speechify and shit are super, super, super wonderful. And they really help me be able to read. but I just get overwhelmed, overstimulated. My brain's like fucking lost, and I just like guess what words are based on the shape. You know, like you'll see me do it all the time in fucking chat. I'll say a word that's close but not really, and it's mainly because I'm guessing the word based on the shape and the context of the words that I just guessed on previously. And sometimes that leads me wildly astray. But that is genuinely how I read. Fucking, I think it was Nick from fucking New Girl said fucking, I don't think I've ever learned to read. I've just memorized a lot of words. And I think that's where I am. But thank God for technology and Speechify. Because I've read many a book because of those things. Which is wonderful. And any book is more than I would have read without them. I loved how vicious the bearded dragons were. Yeah, they were badass, okay? They didn't fuck around, but they were like super crazy bearded dragons. Like they had like things that popped out. Like they're a mixture of like the Jurassic Park fucking dinosaur squirt tins and like a bearded dragon. They had like the fucking shit. Motherfuckers be eating onions and shit. Fucking, I bet fucking Stanley yelling at Zero and fucking Shrek and Donkey would just be like such good friends, dog. Just hang out, eating onions, fucking just chilling. Oh, dude. Maybe dig a hole and just like hang out. Fucking, their shoes wouldn't smell. Stanley yelling at Senior fucking got that shit sorted. I don't read well. I don't read out loud well. Fucking, I can read out loud well if I am able to like kind of like pre-read, or if I'm able to like get ahead of it and then like able to like say the words. But sometimes my brain just gets straight jumbled and it goes from like difficult to like impossible. I'm good at public speaking. I'm bad at reading. If I wasn't able to pre-read and like get a good idea of what the words are ahead of time, then I'd be bad. But yeah, like in class or something, when like I would have to read out loud, like often I didn't really. I'd make a goddamn scene, dog. I can't fucking read. No, I'm not reading this shit. I'm not fucking reading this. I can't fucking... Why are you getting me to read this? Why do you want me to read this? You know I can't do this. Stop. That kind of shit, you know? It's a young adult book, easy and I think pretty short. The best way to, yeah, it is. It's a pretty small kid's book. The best way to get better at reading is to read more. Absolutely, I agree, Chromatic Mage. Absolutely. Oh, and I just saw your fucking dab. I will take it in a second here, fucking Wildcat. I have to lurk for a bit, but don't you be slacking on the dabs. I'm at 2. I will take a third one. I am slacking on the dabs, and I apologize. I will take your dab in uno momento. But yeah, no, I agree. The best way to get good at reading is to read more. And you know, you become less overwhelmed and those types of things. But also, I think like if you're somebody who gets very easily overstimulated or overwhelmed or like understimulated, but like that's what gets you fucking going and weird with like books, fucking having tools like, once again, they are not a sponsor of this, but if they want to pay me for saying this, I will happily do it. Ooh, also, I have a link. I do have a link that I can use. I think everyone gets it when you fucking sign up, that I can send to somebody for like a discount on a year membership. But get the free version of Speechify. It's wonderful. And if it's something you genuinely use, then a year is like $120 for premium Speechify. But I have a code for 60, or if you want fucking to not get a code from me or somewhere, sign up for the free version. Sign up for the email offers, and then after like a month or 2 of you not fucking buying it, they'll give you a 50% off offer. Like, it's just going to happen, you know? But that is the thing. Cheers.
Smoke, smoke, smoke weed. Hey, damn, son, where'd you find this? Smoke, smoke weed. Smoke weed every day. Smoke
Ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Lol shows a video of mine just running into walls, getting stuck in his own enclosure, passing out on me for contrast to those. Wait, what? I feel like I'm missing shit here. I do that IRL and same sometimes takes me a little out there. I have to lurk. I read that, but literally the same. Fucking read stuff that interests you. You already know you like holes. Absolutely true. Fucking I read a book about mom's holes. Hey yo, got him. Let's go. Yeah, I totally agree. Read about stuff that interests you, and that's why I've been able to read lots of like good books on the Bible and stuff. Oof, I haven't fucking read in about a month though. I gotta get back on my fucking reading thing. I can't even say I've just been busy. Like, I think I've just been like kind of like overwhelmed. I'm kind of like, you know, like I can't say I've been busy because I got fired and so I don't have a job, which is like really fucked up. And like I've applied for a few jobs, but like it sucks because my education is in like banking and finance. Like if I wanted a job at another bank, I could get a job at another bank. I have a very specific set of skills, and I don't care for those skills, or using them. So like fucking finding something isn't the easiest, unfortunately, and I have too many financial commitments to be like going back to school and, you know, taking time off to go to school. I'm just so thankful and fortunate that in Canada I'm able to get employment insurance, EI. I still haven't been paid from EI, but I should be in the next week or so here, getting something. It's obviously not as much as I used to make, but it's enough to keep me from like dying. And that's super fucking wonderful. Like, and that's so great, and I appreciate it. It's not forever, obviously, and it's only a portion of what I made before, but that makes it less stressful than it would be without it. It's obviously still stressful, but you know, so that's good. But so fucking things have been fucking, I don't want to say busy, but just like hectic and unfortunate in that sense. But it was great fucking timing, I guess, because my dad had and I had been planning a trip for some time to go to Arizona, which I just got back from, which was awesome. But the moral of the story is just haven't had much fucking time because shit's been going on. But once my life starts to settle and I start to get back into a routine of being an actual human with an actual like life that's like I'm able to do a thing and like get my life in order. Life in order meaning like have a set schedule and stuff. I'm very much, I need schedule. I need shit like that because I'm just fucking, I'm all over the place. I'm too chaotic to not have, I need to put some sort of guides around myself or fucking I'm just all over the place. So once my life's back to normal, I'll hopefully be able to like settle and chill and fucking get back to reading and get fucking book orcs, club orcs going and fucking just read and learn and do that shit. But I've been on a fucking journey over the past couple months. So we're just trying to fucking find some normalcy. So yeah, getting back to reading will be a good sign that things are getting back to less chaos. So yeah. But fuck yeah. Hear that? Fucking you're having issues too, Sammy, with finding employment with set skills and not wanting to do that anymore. Yeah. And that's the thing that's like so great about like stream and like the community and stuff is that like You know, like, I'm in no way fucking alone in these struggles, you know? It doesn't minimize the struggles by any means. But, like, there's many people who understand, you know? Maybe not exact same circumstances, but, like, you know? We have a fucking diverse community here. A very diverse community of people. And that's fucking awesome. With, like, different life experiences and shit. And, you know, can understand each other and stand in solidarity together and feel it. But yeah, no, I really do fucking feel the struggle. I've never been like unexpectedly fired before. So like, obviously I always had solidarity with people that, you know, in companies like, well, whatever company just laid off 10% of their labor force, or laid off 100 people or 1,000 people or whatever. And it was always like, oh, that fucking sucks. Like, that really sucks. But also, like, you know, like, having that happen to you, really is like one of those things where you're just like, oh, yeah, like, fuck. Like, I really fucking hated that before, but now, god damn, like, I see it for the evil that it is. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know, like, it's just one of those things that sucks. But, like, yeah, fucking solidarity for those of you who fucking understand that, too. But, yeah, like, I don't know, it's just one of those things. You just fucking really get to feeling that. Pay a dom to... Pay a dom to force you to make a schedule and stick to it? Fair, but I need a job to fucking make the money to pay the dom. You know? Can't get a job because I don't have a dom. Can't get a dom because I don't have a job. Can't get my life together because I don't have a dom. You know? It's a vicious cycle. You know? It's really unfortunate. I just need to get my life together, and getting a dom obviously will help get your life together, but how are you gonna pay for it? It's the issue. You know, like, unless there's any doms out there working on IOUs. But notoriously doms are pay up front, you know what I mean? You gotta pay up front for a good doming. You know? You're not paying after or at a later date. Like, maybe if you've fucking been there a while, maybe you can get on some fucking credit, but you know? I need a dom too, but for other reasons. Fair. Hey, I'm not here to fucking judge somebody's reason for a dom, okay? But doms are important. Okay? I just need something to fucking get my schedule in order. Alright, back to this video.
Videos at 480 by 272 resolution without having to transcode from popular formats. When I rip my DVDs, I put them on the Cohen A2. That thing had a 20.
Oh, we know. It was heavily implied in the previous message. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, fuck. Whew. My dom does nothing but interrupt my schedule. Oh, well, goddamn, you need to get your dom in line. Fucking, I think that you need to dom the dom for a second and tell them that they need to fucking dom properly, you know? You know?
Gigabyte hard drive and could play videos at 480 by 272 resolution without having to transcode from popular formats. Awesome. But in all seriousness, Section 1201 of the DMCA sucks because the person that created the tools that allowed me to take a DVD that I already paid for and legally own and put it onto that rather than having to carry 20 DVDs in a portable DVD player, technically broke the law. And to me, that's disgusting. I've paid lobbyists and I've also paid organizations that are doing their best to try and get Section 1201 of the DMCA weakened as much as possible for repair so that repair people can do what they need to do without having to worry about getting arrested if they break a digital lock. And you can hear more about that here or in this 30-minute long interview I did with Nathan Proctor. Now,
yo, I think that's super fucked up. Like, I can see, and it's not, yo, here's my take, okay? Fucking digital piracy is not stealing. Digital piracy is not stealing. Digital piracy is copying. Okay? I think that it's super fucked up. Like he's saying here, that they're saying that it's technically not allowed for you to take your DVD, put it into your DVD player, use a program to decrypt it so that you can download it into a playable format, like a MOV or like an MP4 or whatever file format you're gonna fucking choose for the video, and fucking play it. Fucking that's a kind of a, that there in itself is pretty fucked up, and like whatever, fucking get your shit onto your computer, whatever. But where then it's a bigger issue is when you then take that video and then you upload it onto the internet so that others can fucking copy that. And here is where like motherfuckers would say like, yes, that's allowing people to fucking pirate the video, and that's stealing from the company. First of all, fuck your company. Your company can in fact eat my ass, and if people really cared enough for it, they would fucking support your company in other ways. And fucking first and second of all, they're not stealing anything. Them taking that video does not deprive anyone of any copy. They are literally taking a copy of it. They are not taking anything. They are copying something. Okay? Like, it is absolutely fucking, it is ridiculous. They're not fucking losing anything. You can maybe say that somebody was going to buy that DVD and then they didn't because they already stole it online. Maybe. But frankly, as somebody who fucking like could download any fucking movie of all time or any fucking music or anything like that, if I see a physical copy of something, like, yeah, I'm still gonna want to buy it. If there's a Pokemon game for like Game Boy Advance or some shit that I see like in good condition, like in a box or whatever, you bet your ass I'm gonna buy it. Can I fucking get that for free on literally any piece of technology that you can fucking touch? Yeah. You can do a Game Boy emulator on like anything. That doesn't mean that people aren't still gonna want to buy the copies on the shit that they really like. And even if they don't fucking buy it and just fucking pirate it, oh well, people are still using your product and you're still building that fucking idea of people liking your shit. Because they do. It's so fucked up. It's so dumb. Piracy is fucking, I don't know what I can fucking say on Twitch, but piracy is not stealing, in my opinion. And sometimes you gotta sail the high seas. No, it's a good thing he interrupts my schedule. He's there for a reason, as stated above. Oh, word. I fucking must have missed the other one. Fucking, I must have missed it. I'm sorry. I'm dumb. As a kid, I always thought it was so dramatic how they called it piracy. Absolutely. It is dramatic. It really, really, like, it is a dramatic fucking name for it, right? Like, piracy, like, you think like someone's like going up and like hostilely taking your shit, you know, like in a hostile manner, and then you're like, oh no, the pirates, they took my shit, you know. I don't know, I think like hacked or like fucking copied, I don't know, I guess they're trying to make it sound scary, but like, I don't know, piracy isn't really a great term, because once again, they're not stealing your gold. It's like if pirates came up to your gold and said, haha, I'm now going to scan your gold and make an exact replica on my pirate ship and allow others to copy the gold. Haha. You know, like, that's very different. It's like, then you're still sitting there with your gold, like, they copied it, those goddamn pirates. You know, it's different. Arr, me copied the coin. And hey, maybe there's like really fancy coins and shit and they're trying to keep it, you know, limited edition. And then the based ass fucking pirates came in and said, no, we shall have no hierarchy on the high seas. And then they fucking took a copy of it and spread it around, and then everyone got access to it, and then they don't have to pay hundreds of dollars for the fucking physical game. They can just get emulators and download it, regardless of what certain companies have to say about it. You know? And it really fucking harbors a feeling, especially when like companies are super greasy and dirty and disgusting about it. It really, at a certain point, harbors a feeling of like, try me. Like, I'm gonna fucking I'm not saying that I do this. Never would I ever say this, that I do this, but this is a feeling that some people may have. Is that it may get to the point where it starts to feel good to take those fucking games. Games you'll never play. To fill up your shit, your library with just a bunch of games because you know that it would piss them off because they want to suck you for every fucking penny they can. They want to make it so that fucking everything is... You have to pay a whole bunch to fucking play the game and then continue buying shit for it. When, no, you can actually just, like, get it. You know? And even if I'm never going to play it, I'm just going to get it so that I can get it. And they can eat my ass, you know? There's a lot of shit like that, and there's a lot of feelings that way. You know? I get it. Locking that shit away. Especially with, like, nowadays, and, like, I'm not a huge fucking gamer dude, okay? Even though I am the Bible Man world record champion. Let me fucking log into speedrun.com here. I wonder how long it's going to take for them to approve my fucking run. It's probably going to take a while because, like, I don't even know if Buddy fucking checks it anymore. Like, I don't even know if fucking Buddy checks the fucking speedrun page. I checked the time on the world record. On my world record speedrun here. And it ends, the timer ends at the death of the last villain. So it was 125.75. So I submitted it for 126. Even though I saw the timer at 128. Or sorry, 1928. But it's here, but it's still pending. The last ones were fucking 2 years ago. And Pigminicus here is the fucking, the admin. So, he's the mod that fucking approves. I don't know if anybody will fucking do it, but we'll see if they approve it. But, yes, this is pending for the world's fucking fastest Bible Man speedrun. So even though I am the greatest Bible Man fight for faith player that has ever graced this world, I am the greatest in the world at the game. Just awaiting approval. But it is a legit run and it will get approved. Just wanted to make it clear. I'm not a huge gamer besides being the world's best at this game. But I do understand the fucking anger about fucking spending a fucking like $100 on a game just to have to fucking buy DLC and shit. It's stupid. It's why I don't fucking buy a bunch of games. And it's why I fucking resort to my old fucking games. And that's why I fucking like, I love playing my fucking Vita. Because I modded my Vita and I legally acquired many aspects or ways to play many different games of varying types. And like I got my PS3 and my Xbox One here, like fucking, I still haven't modded my PS3, but fucking I am planning on doing that in the near future here. I bought a PS3 controller because I fucking, my other one was broken. I mean, not broken. I don't know where it is. It must be broken and left it back in my hometown. But I got this PS3 controller. It's sick. It's awesome. It's red. But the left fucking stick here is super fucked up and doesn't like click in properly. I got it at a fucking pawn shop. But that's like the only place where you can get like a legit PS3 controller. I might have to get like a a third party one if I want to get like a new controller, but I hate third party controllers. They generally suck. But it can't be worse than that. I could barely play my game. The fucking like analog stick would kind of like pop out and I was like, oh, well, this sucks. Whack. Whack. I don't know what the fuck we were talking about.
I'm gonna come.
Me too. Me too.
Oh.
I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Let's continue with this video.
There's a group of people that seem to be supporting Section 1201 of the DMCA that are quite mad that people are trying to create these repair exemptions. And that seems to be people representing the literary, theatrical, and musical works of L. Ron Hubbard, a.k.a.
Let's go.
Scientology. This is a letter that was sent to the U.S. Copyright Office. Dear Sir...
Let's go. Oh, what's happening? Raven. Oh my God, Raven. Let's go. Welcome, welcome. I hope you're doing well. Just in time. I forgot what this video was about and what we were even watching, to be honest. Welcome, Raven. Shout out, Raven. Fucking one of the earliest fucking comrades on Twitch. A real one. Member of the Etrius... not the Etrius Raven Elite. The Talor's Gang Elite. Etrius Raven. Welcome. Mad lad. Real one. Go check him out. Hope you're doing well, my dude. Great to see you. I hope stream went well. We're watching Louis Rossman fucking talk about Scientology exemption to permit circumvention of access controls on copyrighted works. By Scientology here.
Sirs, thank you for the opportunity to provide comments. The following comments are made in response to the above referenced notice of inquiry. Specifically, we would like to oppose renewal in its present form of blah-de-blah, namely the exemption of computer programs that are contained in and control the functioning of a lawfully acquired device that is primarily designed for use by consumers when circumvention is a necessary step to allow the diagnosis, maintenance, or repair of such a device and is not accomplished for the purpose of gaining access to other copyrighted works. Let me repeat that. They are opposing an exemption that are contained in and control the functioning of a lawfully acquired device, meaning that you bought it, you paid for it, you own it, that is primarily designed for use by consumers. Again, we're not talking about medical devices, we're not talking about pacemakers, we're not talking about heavy industrial equipment. We're talking about your Xbox here. When circumvention is a necessary step to allow the diagnosis, maintenance, or repair of such a device and is not accomplished for the purpose of gaining access to other copyrighted works. Literally, let's make this device work again. The bare minimum necessary to break a digital lock so that you can make the device work again. No piracy, nothing else, not industrial equipment, not medical equipment. You own it.
I'm not sure too much on what they're necessarily referring to here, but I could very much... I could very, very much see Scientology being on the forefront of trying to prevent these things. Like we saw before with the Mark 8, e-meter. Scientology Mark 8 e-meter registration. Alright, here it is. It did. Thanks for the shout out. Sounds like fun. Fuck yeah, let's go. Alright, so fucking... This is registration for the Mark 8 e-meter. Once again, quick overview for those of you who don't know what an e-meter is. E-meter is an essential tool in Scientology auditing, which helps the person auditing or the one asking the pre-clear, the person sitting there receiving the auditing, questions to find the issues in their life according to Scientology. Okay, when you buy these things, you are required to buy... Well, you are very heavily implied that you need to buy two. You need to buy two. They're about $5,000 each. Asterisks needed, they could be more. This is the Mark 8. This is the newest version of it, and it needs to be registered. It now has tech in it so that if you are not a member of the IAS, the International Association of Scientologists, your e-meter no longer works. It will be shut down. However, to retain the right to own the meter, you will need to renew your annual membership or upgrade to a lifetime membership on or before the date in which your current membership expires. Hey, if you want this thing to continue working, you have to make sure that you have a lifetime IAS membership or fucking continue to buy the year memberships, or else it will not work. So this requires you to be a member of the IAS. And I don't know, I haven't had like an Xbox or PlayStation since the Xbox One and the PS3. And the Vita. The Vita's the newest system I have. But they all work without PSNs or fucking an Xbox account that I have to pay for. You know, you can say that there's like online features and multiplayer and shit that you can't use without paying for Xbox Live or whatever. But you can still use the system. Whereas like... I can see being like, oh, well, this e-meter fucking sends all your analytics to Flag and to your PC so that, and when I say PC, I mean your personal computer, not your pre-clear, sends them to your personal computer so that you have the data there, and like that part you have to be a member. Okay, but like it just will not work unless you're a member. So like that thing is pretty fucking that is pretty fucking gnarly to think about. And it makes it so that like if this ever gets sold outside of Scientology, it won't work. If you are no longer a Scientologist in good standing, they'll just cut off your $10,000 worth of machines, 5,000 each. So it's a big deal. It's a very big deal, and that's super fucked up. And you can buy it as somebody for somebody as a gift, but they need to be an IAS member. Also, annual update check. You can't fucking see the you can't see the fucking where to buy them and how to buy them from the thing unless you sign in. But yeah, so that's important to just consider when thinking about this. Okay, let's continue.
This is as milquetoast as it gets. And they oppose it. Many consumer devices are sold in the open market to ordinary consumers and are accompanied by unilateral shrink-wrap licenses governing the terms of use of the software contained within the device. We have no objection to the exemption as applied to these consumer devices to allow consumers to repair products on their own initiative. Other devices, however, can only be purchased and used by someone who possesses particular qualifications or has been specifically trained in the use of that device, such as the Scientology e-meter.
Yeah.
This is a very interesting little device.
Yes, see, that's super important, and like I knew that was coming. It had to, and like that wording is some of the most fucking Scientologist fucking language of all time, because there is genuine training in the e-meter. The bridge Scientology. I know we've seen this before. For those of you who have been here before, get well acquainted with it. Because those who don't know this, it's really important to understand. This is a Scientology bridge to total freedom. This is how you level up in Scientology. These are like the Scientology classes that you take, like graduating kindergarten up to college, up to like a doctorate degree. On the right side is you as a pre-clear or like a human being trying to level up in Scientology. On the left side are like the same kind of like levels, kind of broken down a bit, but this is as an auditor, the person who is trained and training. These are training courses to use the little machine, so that the person holding the little cans is on the right side and the person looking at the meter is on the left side here. And you need proper training to be able to do these things. And like in the higher levels here, you do a lot of solo auditing where you audit yourself. Also keep in mind that even though the chart goes up to 15, Scientology only goes up to OT8. That's all I'm going to talk about with that right now. But when I hear the words proper training for this tech, fucking obviously, like, yeah, that's what they're talking about here. And there is genuinely a lot of Scientology training that goes into it. Not saying you need to be in there for a super long period of time to figure out how an e-meter works, but to do it according to his ways as you go. Welcome, Zeron. Happy 420. I'm sorry that I missed it. But happy 420. Fucking hope you're doing well on this blessed Thursday. Yo, I gotta piss so goddamn bad, dude. Okay, I gotta piss. I'm putting on my I gotta piss song. I yield my time remix. Oh my god, I gotta piss so fucking bad. Okay. I always leave it until it's like way too late, and because I forget that I gotta piss. Like I gotta piss, and then I'm like fucking okay, no, I don't actually have to, and then I forget about it, and then I feel it again, and then I forget, and then it's like, oh my god, dude, why didn't you go like 10 forgets ago? All right, here's a link to the song, fucking the best song. Oops, I'm gonna run an ad while I fucking while I play this so that you don't get them earlier. And when I'm actually here. Okay, let's go.
Hello, can you hear me?
Hi, yes.
can you hear me? Yes. Black Lives Matter, defund the police. I find it disgusting that the LAPD is slaughtering peaceful protesters on the street. Fuck you, Michael Moore. I refuse to call you cheap. The protest was peaceful, so the police showed up, throwing tear gas and shooting rubber bullets. Is this what you think of protecting and serving? Because I think it's bullshit.
Thank you. Juan Ramirez, followed by...
Hello, can you hear me?
Hi, yes.
All right. Thank you to everybody who stuck around. All right. Let's go to the boardroom. It's interesting to me how, while Scientologists so strongly oppose psychiatry, they enact a sort of parody of it. Well, that's why they're anti-psychiatry. Super TLDR. When L. Ron Hubbard fucking produced Dianetics, like back in like the 50s, he originally wanted it to be accepted by psychiatrists as like a legitimate work of like psychiatric genius, and like he thought that he really had the ticket, and they essentially like laughed him out of the room and were like, "You're a fucking dumb fuck," and that TLDR kind of spread his fucking like, "Fuck you, I'll show you." They're actually the devil and they're evil and they're the worst. It was because he was rejected. You know, kind of like the Ben Shapiro fucking failed actor to right-wing pundit pipeline. You know what I mean? Where, fuck, I wanted to be an actor, but I failed so miserably. Like, now I gotta be an angry fucking fascist on the internet and talk about how I hate everybody and everything now. Kind of like that. But for wannabe psychologists, psychiatrist fucks. Scientologists are wild. Yeah, Scientology is a pretty fucking wild fucking, a pretty wild thing. Wild thing. Okay. Hitler in painting. There you go. Absolutely. Hitler's a failed fucking painter and he got fucking real mad. Yeah. You know? Being bad at art will fucking turn you into a fascist, it seems. It just happens. I'm sure fucking Mussolini was like a sculptor or something. I don't know. But hey, if you look fucking deep enough, Mussolini just wanted to paint probably and sucked at it. Okay? Alright. Let's continue.
Device right over here.
Mussolini wanted to be a little fucking dancer. He just wanted to dance. But no. Mussolini was not allowed to dance. So he became a horrible, disgusting piece of shit fascist. It happens. It's fucking sad.
Tell me if I'm missing something here. This is from 1951, but I'm fairly certain this is an ohm meter. This is a device for measuring and indicating changes in the resistance of a living body, aka an ohm meter. This is an ohm meter.
Yeah, well, fucking, I don't know, like, the term ohm meter, but fucking, yeah, an e-meter, all it is, it fucking measures the galvanic skin response. It's 1/3 of a lie detector. That's all it does. All it actually does. That is all it does. Is a galvanic skin response. It fucking measures the difference in resistance, and I guess ohms are the, you know, resistance. So, like, a ohm meter, that makes sense on why it would be that, but why... That's probably why he's calling it that. But yeah, that is all it is. And at the end of the day, like, I don't think most Scientologists would necessarily disagree with you on that. But rather that what it's doing, though, is it's measuring the mass of your thoughts and is able to fucking pick up on subconscious engrams and thoughts that you yourself are incapable of picking up. And then show something depending on how the needle moves. you know, on it, and then it gives you a point to reflect, you know?
Like,
a lot of it is like cognitive dissonance, you know, like when like people are like psychics or fucking, you know, card readers or like palm readers or whatever, where it's like once I keep like pushing it deeper, it's kind of like, oh, actually, it just gives you something to reflect into this, you know, like it's one of those things that at the end of the day, it's like cognitive dissonance from the initial like magical fucking claim, but at the same time, it does exactly what it's intended to do. It keeps people believing. And the e-meter is probably the most important thing to Scientology that there possibly is. Nothing keeps people believing like the e-meter. Obviously, like fear and being afraid of losing your family and your loved ones too, but like the e-meter is what keeps you believing, not necessarily what keeps you there. All fascists are bad artists. Abso-fucking-lutely, dude.
Cut their foreskins off and threw them down in front of the king and said, what else do you want?
Amazing! Based fucking take. All fascists are bad artists. Absolutely. Fucking pinning that fucking message. Fucking true. I can do a very realistic fucking sketch of like David. Yeah, okay. Fucking, have you ever considered eating my entire ass or no?
I will eat your ass.
Fucking fascists. Goddamn. All fascists are bad artists.
If there's an electrical engineer watching that wants to correct me, you're welcome to, but this does not seem like something that requires specialized training.
Yeah, I am going to correct you very, very much, and I kind of already did when I talked about the shit. Yes, this very much requires specialized training to do what the auditor is doing. Like I said, it doesn't necessarily require too much specialized training to figure out, okay, set the tone knob to 0 and then make this like this so that the fucking needle floats. But there's so many different phenomena and so many different auditing procedures and so many things that go along with it. It's like, oh, I don't know why you need special training. You know what I mean? Like, there's so much entailed in the auditing process. Everything revolves around it. You know? It's like reducing building a house to a hammer. You know? Like, that's the tool that's needed to do it. Yes, and like, oh, how much training does it take? Fucking line it up and do the thing. But, okay, yes, but like, all the procedures around the use of said tool to make what is intended to be done with that tool is the part that requires training. You know? So, and if you don't believe me, I would highly recommend fucking going through fucking the Scientology Geeks channel and checking out some of the shit she does there. She reads through some of these policies and procedure things and shit on there that are just like, these motherfuckers know this shit to the word, to the letter. Like, and when I say they know it to the word, you need to know what every single word means, and you will get checked. You need to clear your words, including words like the, and okay? These motherfuckers know their shit. Say what you want about Scientologists and like those types of things. Like, Scientology is nuts. Scientology is awful. Scientology is destructive. Scientology is bad. But like, Sea Org members and like high ranking like auditors and shit, like these motherfuckers know their shit, and these motherfuckers are more dedicated to Scientology than most of us will ever be to anything. So like, regardless of how we feel about shit, like these aren't stupid people. Like, these are very dedicated people who have been heavily indoctrinated. And there's a lot more to it than just, oh, lol, ohm meter. You know? So, that's all I gotta say. He just doesn't really know what he's talking about when it comes to Scientology and, like, the e-meter. But that e-meter is seen as spiritual technology, and they want to keep that shit as locked to them as possible. And that's why the Mark 8 came out and why you need to be a member in good standing with an active IAS membership to even operate your fucking shit, you know? So, yeah.
This does not seem like something that requires specialized training. That's an ohm meter. That's put together to, in my opinion, trick people into believing that they're actually reading something of value off of the little indicator on that device, when in reality it's an ohm meter. In such cases,
yeah, that is true, but at the same time, it's not like the operator is fucking like trying to trick people. The operator 1000% believes it too. Like, they all believe it. Like, they all very, very heavily believe it. And at the end of the day, like, when you get down straight to like the LRH tech and shit, like, auditing didn't always have an e-meter. There was auditing before e-meter, and it's a tech that comes with the auditing process beyond just the e-meter that's important. But that e-meter gives spiritual insights, in their opinion, that a human or yourself could never actually understand. So, like, I don't think that 99.99999% of Scientologists, and like, I don't even know if David Miscavige, I think David Miscavige believes in the e-meter. David Miscavige, I think, genuinely very much believes in the Scientology tech. Like, I think he does. Like, he knows a lot of the scams, obviously, because he's pulling a lot of them. But I think he believes at the end of the day in the tech. Like, they believe this meter. They're not tricking anyone or intentionally tricking themselves. Like, they are tricking people, but they don't see it as that. Like, they genuinely believe it, you know?
the license agreement regarding the use of the software that controls the device is not a unilateral shrink wrap license, but rather is negotiated.
Sorry, I need to pause it again. Fucking, it would be like saying a Christian's trying to trick people into believing that a man died and came back 3 days later. It's like, yeah, okay, I agree. It is a trick that a man died and came back 3 days later. I don't believe that. That's just a fucking trick. And it's trying to fucking make people believe dumb, stupid things, and it's not actually anything as it appears it is. Totally get it. But, like, the people fucking pushing that and trying to convert people genuinely do believe that. So, like, they don't think they're tricking people. They genuinely believe those things. So, yeah, that's just like a kind of a
negotiated and agreed to in advance of the purchase of the device. Such agreements may impose restrictions on transfer and use of the device itself, as well as restrictions on the use of the controlling software. In many cases, such restrictions are essential to ensuring the safe and proper use of the device, which is essential for the device manufacturer to maintain its reputation and goodwill.
The safe and proper use of the device, they are talking about the e-meter here, okay? And without the e-meter context, I don't think that this can be properly understood. Misuse or like dangerous use of this device would be on a spiritual sense. Squirreling the tech or doing Scientology outside of Scientology in an improper way is seen as dangerous. That is dangerous to them. That is a big no-no. In Scientology, when we did the Scientology courses, the I Joined Scientology So You Don't Have To series, when we did that, you saw it many times where it says stuff like, if the tech is applied properly in the proper way and is repeated and done properly, if this is all done properly, it's going to work and everything will be great and everything will be done right and awesome and it will work 100% of the time if you do it right. And fucking doing Scientology right is like one of the most important things to Scientologists. KSW, keep Scientology working. Doing it finger quotes right, meaning like to the T, to the letter of what LRH said. Is it fucking squirreled and shit by David Miscavige now? Yes, but like chill out, Scientology nerds. Sit down, okay? Sit down. Grow up. But what they're talking about here is essentially in the context of the e-meter that they're trying to ensure that motherfuckers aren't going in and fucking up and doing shit with, that they're not improperly doing Scientology. And that is a huge thing that they are worried about with the e-meter. Or doing or exposing or using it to harm Scientology in any way. You know? They don't want the machine itself becoming PTS. So that's a context that's missing here when he says harm and shit. That's just like, wait, that's dumb. Well, nah.
For use of the device, which is essential for the device manufacturer to maintain its reputation and goodwill. Okay, somebody tell me the unsafe method to use this thing.
I just did. The unsafe way to use it is in a spiritually unsafe way from a Scientologist point of view. It is unwise and unsafe to misuse the tech. And it could lead to having a negative effect on your spiritual survival, your Thetan survival. Your survival and the church's survival is at risk when tech is not put in place properly. That is a huge risk. That is the biggest risk. You know, it's like the Christian risk of, you know, like, if you're fucking something up and, like, not being saved by the blood of Jesus, you know? Let people believe in things. I agree for the most part, Gobbinist. And welcome, Gobbinist. You're fucking, you got fucking banned in Woke Potatoes chat. I saw you there the other day. I didn't say anything to Tater. I'll unrestrict you, but don't make me regret this, okay? If I have to ban you, Gobbinist, I'm going to be very disappointed. Okay? Don't make me regret it. Okay, Gobbinist? I'm talking straight to you. Okay? But I agree for the most part, let people believe things as long as it's not harmful. And frankly, I think what I'm doing here is explaining what Scientologists believe, so that people can see why the Scientologists would think that it could be harmful to improperly use the tech. So, I didn't get banned from Woke Potato. I didn't get banned from Woke Potato for a good reason, I don't think. I don't know. I think fucking Tato does a decent job of fucking banning people, but okay. You're unrestricted for now. Don't make me regret it, okay? I believe in you, Gobby. We've been around the block for a long time, okay? Okay? It's not your first rodeo. Fucking, does it say when your first message was? Messages. Can I go to the very top and see when your first message was? Oh my god, I think this shit goes back to like 2021. Fucking back on November 3rd, 2021. He said, what's the love story? Wow, this is the love story, Gobbinist. August 26th, 2021. The first message you ever sent me, Gobbinist, is, or was, here. Is your, I can't fucking put it on screen. Is your dad in the Illuminati? Freemasonry is cool. I only like the Freemasons because they have drip. They are a religious group. A fake. Look at that. That's so beautiful. Look at that, Gobby. August 26, 2021. Look at that. Look at that. He's not in the Illuminati, but he is high level in the Freemasons. But, like, he's not in the Illuminati, no. Okay, back to the video.
And goodwill. Okay, somebody tell me the unsafe method to use this thing. And let's get back to this other line over here, which is essential for the device manufacturer to maintain its reputation and goodwill. Once somebody has purchased the device...
I like that Freemasons and stuff fucking, you know, like the lodges and shit raise money and stuff for kids and shit like that. I think that's good and important. I think a lot of the people who are Freemasons could do a lot more for those problems if instead of just raising money, they use their points of power to actually make some real fucking change. I think that would be cool. I think a lot of the fucking symbolic-y kind of like ritual stuff is like weird as fuck. But that goes with almost any and all fucking like ritual-y kind of things, you know? I think they're really fucking weird in those senses. I think a lot of it's just a fucking white dude business guy fucking meeting. For the most part. So, yeah.
Nice. If I bought an e-meter, that is my e-meter. I am allowed to do whatever I want to that
No, you're not. Not if you're buying a Mark 8, Louis. Not if you're buying Mark 8.
E-meter. If I wish to maintain it or service it, I can.
No.
If I wish to calibrate it differently, I can.
No.
If I wish to change the values of the resistors or the transistors in that e-meter, I can.
No.
If I want to shove that thing up my ass, I bought it. I paid.
Yo, that would be a fucking good fucking video, hey? yo, maybe I should fucking live stream straight to Pornhub. I won't change any of my content or anything like that. But I'll fucking stream to Pornhub just because, like, maybe somebody's just fucking whacking off and they're just hanging out and they're like, oh, hey, fuck, is this just a good streamer? And I can go on there. And then if I ever do decide, hey, maybe I'll buy an e-meter and shove it up my ass, I at least would have a platform where I'd be able to do that. Because that's some premium content right there, okay? That's premium.
I'm gonna come.
They are definitely more spiritual and less dogmatic than most organized religions, which I like. Yeah, that's true. That being said, though, like, they also, like, have, like, their fucking processes and, like, bureaucratic hierarchical ways of, like, doing things and some, like, weird shit. There's, like, weird shit in there that I'm not a fan of. But yes, I agree that they are less fucking dogmatic and less shitty than most organized religions. I agree. 2 birds, 1 e-meter, baby. Absolutely.
Paid for it. I should be allowed to shove it up my ass. On camera. In all seriousness, this is a mentality that, in my opinion,
I think you should be able to too, and I would pay good money to see it.
It has to go away.
I heard the human anus can stretch up to 7 inches before taking damage.
The human anus can stretch up to 7 inches before taking damage.
The reputation of the manufacturer will be harmed if you put a different brand of brake pads or tires on your Ford F-150. You should not be allowed to change the stock tires on your Ford F-150. If you put cheaper tires on and...
Yeah, I get it, but, like, by him not understanding Scientology, he's not understanding what any of this is. Okay, like, I don't think he's understanding what Scientology's really saying here. And frankly, I think that they're hoping that the fucking court doesn't really understand what they're saying when they fucking look into this shit too either. Scientology's not overly concerned about you fucking changing the resistors. You know what I mean? But I doubt you'd be able to. You'd probably have to fucking send it in to fucking, I don't know, Golden Arrow, whoever makes the fucking actual e-meters. But they do have slave labor making the e-meters. Every e-meter is handmade by slave labor. Religiously exempt workers. Religiously exempt from getting fucking pay. The world is your anus, so peg it with honesty. Absolutely true and amazing.
Nice car. It breaks and it smashes into the car in front of you in a winter storm. That's going to negatively affect the reputation of Ford because that vehicle had a Ford logo on it. Get out of here with that shit. We do not believe during the 8th triennial proceeding in which the copyright...
They're worried about people fucking doing free zone Scientology. People who are out there doing that. Like, this website here fucking is dangerous to them. Here, let me fucking... I have the link to it somewhere, but I'm pretty sure I can pull it up pretty easy. Free zones. Is this it? This isn't the right fucking site. But I guess, like, here's... Dear Lord. Here is a fucking site. This isn't the fucking right site that I'm thinking of. But there's, like, a bunch of fucking, like, info and shit on here that isn't the Church of Scientology. It's people who have gone outside of the Church of Scientology to do their own version of it. Welcome, QAnon Freemasonry. Let's fucking go.
Amazing.
Oh my god. Yo, QAnon Freemasonry. Are you somebody from chat who just made this account? March 11th, 2023. You happen to come in right after we were talking about the Freemasons? No way. Does anybody else pray for Freemasons to save America? Absolutely, brother. All I want in this world is for the Freemasons to stand up and say no more. We're here to save America. We're going to take it back. Us Freemasons. We're going to be the ones to do it. Together.
Amazing!
True, that's what I want. That's all I've ever wanted in my entire life, please. Yes, big prayers. Big prayers. Make America Freemason again. Look at that.
Jesus, take the wheel.
Dear Lord. Absolutely. Absolutely. Remember when the Freemasons made all the masonry? And they made all the monuments? I like the monuments. And like the big stone pillars. Like in the Washington, D.C. Let's make more of those. Let the Masons be free once again.
Copyright Office approved this exemption. The Copyright Office considered this type of device that requires specific training and is sold only following negotiation and execution of a license agreement. Permitting...
Fuck yeah. I'm glad we're all on fucking the same page. Fucking, we're just gonna get a quick little confetti. No sounds, nothing. Just a quick little confetti that we're all on the same page. Maybe I'll have my dad come on and accept the award for the Freemasons. I have a Freemason ring that my dad gave me. I think it's here. Here it is. My dad gave me this fucking ring. Let's fucking get the... Look at that. And I used to have his fez, but then he realized, oh shit, I'm not allowed to give that out, so I give it back. Well, yeah, it's a pretty sick fucking ring. It's too big. And I'm not a Mason, so I don't wear it. Trump is commanding Freemasons in the Pacific against the globalists. Alright, yeah, fucking chill. 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 I'm in the wrong category. Am I in politics? Oh shit, I'm still in Bible, man. Category. I'm going to politics. Normally I go to just chatting recently, but politics is fun. Because you get more people coming in yelling. Free the Masons, patriots. Absolutely. I think I'm missing shit. Did he teach any spiritual secrets? No. I haven't done any of the spiritual secrets. But I am able to levitate about 2 inches. So do you visualize the number 33? Every time I close my eyes, it's the only thing I see. In 9 months, 6 days, 666 sliced in half. The defeat of the beast, 33-degree elder Freemason. Are you big into like gematria? Are you big into gematria? To be fair, I do own the Bible man category. That is true. Just so everybody knows, I am the greatest Bible man player in the entire world. I am the world record holder for the Bible man speedrun. It's just pending approval. But I got the run. There's no doubt about it. My speedrun was legit. And whenever it is approved, I will be the greatest Bible man player in the entire world, beating the first place by about 1.5 minutes. Look at that. It's beautiful. I am the world champion Bible man. I am the original LARPer. I am LARPer guy. Which means that I am your man. Hey, yo, QAnon Freemason, you want to see some shit? If you're actually a Freemason person, I'm actually friends with your boy Jim Watkins. Jim Watkins. I think he goes by James now on here. James Watkins. James Watkins follows me. QAnon himself. Q follows me. Q fucking follows me. Fucking Q reposted some of my shit. Fucking, yo. Can I search his shit? Thank you. I will go to hell. LORX. Fuck. How do I search just my shit? Fucking. How do I search my shit so I can find his fucking video? I know it was on Halloween. It was on Halloween. I know when it was. January. December. We need to see this. November 21st. We're getting there. We're cooking. November 16th. Yo, fucking Jim Watkins and I are like best friends. We hang out all the time. I also have a DM from him. Here he is. Alright, yo. So I commented on this video from Jim Watkins Q. Said trick or treat. And I said, what are you going as for Halloween, Jim? And he said, I'm wearing my lion costume. And not only that, he quote tweeted it. This is literally fucking Q. Where's the lion video?
I'm a lion. I'm a lion.
This is the owner of 8kun. This is QAnon. Him and his son, like, were the later iterations of Q, and I'm pretty confident Jim is fucking running Q now. This is Q Freemason's God. This is Q. Yes. This is your God. Jim Watkins. I say, what are you, Jim? And he says he's a fucking lion. And he follows me. And I said, oh my God, Jim, thanks for following me. I've been following you since the Goldwater days. Yes, Gobunist and James are Q. And both of them follow me. Like, is your mind just like... I actually used to do a show on Q. QAnon. A really great book on Q that I'd highly recommend. It's called... This is a really great book. The Storm is Upon Us by Mark Rothschild, no relation. Fucking really great book. I'd highly recommend it. Fucking, I found it through the Libby app on, you know, where you can, like, get books from your library. And, like, the fucking... Alright, you get time. I'm fucking, I'm timing fucking Q out for the fucking, for the fucking Rothschild comment after I fucking, made the no relation comment. And yes, he fucking hates fucking Q. Fucking great book. Give you 600 seconds to go fucking, I don't know, go read a Q drop. My mom is a loser, so that's a possibility. Also, your mom is cute. Sorry, I meant cute. Ayo!
Amazing!
But I think it's cool that fucking QAnon himself follows me on Twitter. It's pretty cool. Okay.
Circumvention of TPMs in this category of devices would undermine manufacturers' ability to control both their reputation in their software. And the exemption could be...
When I time out Q fucking Freemasonry, for a couple of things. The fucking globalist fucking comment at the start, sus. And then after I said fucking Rothschilds, after I said Mike Rothschild, no relation, they still found it fucking fitting to just say the word Rothschild. And mixed with the globalist comment from before, I couldn't see that as anything other than anti-Semitism. So I gave him 600 seconds to think about his actions.
Be interpreted as voiding certain terms in the license agreements negotiated prior to the purchase of such devices. In this way, the exemption would adversely affect businesses selling...
I was gonna do it when I fucking read the globalist comment, but I'm like, I'll give him another opportunity. Fucking, honestly, should be fucking stoked that it was only 600 seconds, to be honest.
In the category of devices described above. The exemption might directly contradict the terms of the negotiated pre-purchase license.
We're all globalists here. Globes are hella sexy. Absolutely. Every time I see a globe, it's like, whoa, hey. I like that. Yeah, I really like that. You know?
License, undermining the business's ability to control the reputation of that and that of their products. We respectfully submit that this exemption should be amended to make clear that it does not apply to devices containing computer programs that control their function when 1. The device may only be purchased by someone who possesses particular qualifications and / has been specifically trained in the use of the device, and 2.
The qualifications in order to purchase a Mark 8, as we said before, are that you must be an IAS membership holder, and if you're buying it for someone underage, it has to be in the name of someone of age who buys it. That's in the FAQs. We've already read through them. We've already read through them quite a few times, so.
The use of such computer programs is governed by a license agreement negotiated and executed prior to purchase of the device, aka right to repair, as long as there is not this one paragraph in the EULA that every manufacturer would copy and paste into their EULA so that you effectively don't have right to repair. It doesn't matter what they actually write in the law if there's a loophole in the law that says if this little piece of text exists in the EULA, then you no longer have this right. Think of it like...
Yo, if I have monitors on my desk, is a cat gonna push my monitor over? Should I tape my monitors down? Well, yeah, obviously the Earth is flat. Like, no one's arguing that. Globes and maps, we are all around me now. Probably not. Okay, word. Oh, I'm getting a cat soon, and I'm so excited. Oh my god, my heart's just so happy. And I just want her to be so happy and feel loved. And she's not had the best 3 years of her life, and I want the last ones to be the best ones. And I also don't want my monitors broken at the same time. So I just want her to be happy and me not to be terrified. But yeah. Only real emos know. I was never into emo music. I was never an emo kid. I was a jaded fucking libertarian kid who was told that he was the best a lot.
Like signing away your rights to a jury trial.
And then I had my own fucking shakes and breaks with reality.
Via forced arbitration.
Other way.
That's just going to be another line in another 108-page EULA that's written in size 3 font that nobody's going to read. And even if they do read, in many cases, every single manufacturer is just going to have it in there. So does it really matter? In that case, you will have no choice unless you wish to essentially manufacture all of your own products, hardware and software, because that loophole.
I'm sorry. I think I'm going to edit the kitten emote because up like this, it's cute and nice big, but when it's small, she looks like a monkey. Because her face is so much darker than the rest of her body, she looks like a monkey. Or is that just me? I gotta do something about that. I'm a goth kid because I listen to musicians like Boyd Rice and Douglas Pierce. I don't know who they are, but maybe I would if like I knew the band name, unless that's just who they are.
Loophole will
Maybe I
exist.
know their
I don't think
songs.
that loophole should exist because it would result in this being functionally useless.
Not great with names.
Specifically, we propose amending the exemption to read as follows. Computer programs that are contained in and control the functioning of a lawfully acquired device that is primarily designed for use by consumers when circumvention is a necessary step to allow the diagnosis may.
Yeah, it does look like a monkey smoking a cigar. It totally looks like a monkey smoking a cigar. And if it was supposed to be a monkey smoking a cigar, that would be so cool. But it's not. Weed cures racism. I don't know about that. I know some real fucked up people who fucking smoke herbs, but I think fucking maybe it could help in some way. Maybe if it gives you an opportunity to do something you love with another person and get to know them better, and maybe that can on itself grow that. I've done shrooms and it hasn't made me religious in any way, shape, or form. But it has helped me see like how amazing my mind is and how easily it can be tricked. So if anything, like it's also like kind of helped me be more of an atheist in that, wow, look at the things my mind's capable of. It's truly amazing.
Maintenance or repair of such a device and is not accomplished for the purpose of gaining access to other copyrighted works. This exemption shall not apply to devices the purchase of which is restricted either by law or its applier to persons that possess the particular qualifications and/or have been specifically trained in the use of the device. And 2, the use of such computer programs is governed by a license agreement negotiated and executed prior to the purchase of the device. If there is any further information I can provide, please let me know. I can be contacted at the above address and the phone number or emailed at ryland@authorservicesinc.com. Very truly yours, Ryland Hawkins, with a very Chad signature.
That's a pretty sick signature.
That element is going to be included in the license agreement of virtually everything that you purchase, if this loophole were allowed, which is why I think that loophole should not be allowed or considered. As I said, I have both directly funded lobbyists and directly funded other groups that are looking to do away with much of Section 1201 of the DMCA. I talk about that here, and I talk about that in my 30-minute long interview with Nathan Proctor, who's organized
Astrology and parrots. Fuck yeah, there you go. Let's go. Your mind is God. And what's the point in calling it God instead of just your mind? Like, what's different than just saying, like, are you just saying, like, you're God? And that, like, you're the creator of your own reality? And if you're God, what does that say about God? Is he then limited to, like, your human form? Like, can you create the universe? Can you do those things? What power does God have if it is just you and your mind? Fucking... Does that mean that fucking God is very seriously affected by cocaine? Oh, god damn it. God's really out of control for the moment. That's a fat rail. Some say Jason Moan is the Messiah, but he'll never claim that. Who the fuck is Jason Moan? I don't know anybody or anybody's names. Who the fuck is this? Is he a murderer? Man is charged with killing his father after posing as Grizzly. What the fuck? Appears in YouTube video, shows father's severed head. What the fuck is this? What the fuck are you saying to me right now? Get 115 fucking subs on YouTube. There's not even 115 active subs on Twitch. God damn, if you're gonna put a severed head on your channel, you gotta have at least like 1,000 subs. You gotta be at least monetized. Holy shit. Welcome, great to see you, Holly.
Amazing.
I was shouting out to your channel earlier. This here is Louis Rossman. He's talking about right to repair and going off about how can I be anti-Semitic when I stand with Israel. Honestly, I should just ban right there. Actually, it's not too late. Slash ban. There you go. Have fun. Honestly, I think fucking equating Jewish people in Israel is probably the most anti-Semitic thing that somebody can do. Fucking Rip Bozo is fucking right.
Based as fuck.
Fucking, like, I think that is fucking absolutely disgusting. The state of Israel and Jewish people are not the same thing. You can suck my whole cock and fuck off. I have no place or room for that. And you know goddamn well what you're doing. You knew goddamn well what you're doing when you said globalist. You knew goddamn well what you're doing when you said Rothschild. And you knew goddamn well what you're doing when you said that. So, Rip Bozo, fucking more opportunities than you'll get anywhere else. Have a good one. Bye.
Organization. I've also provided considerable
But we're watching fucking Scientology going some anti-right to repair shit because of their Mark 8. We were talking about the Mark 8 a bit again. Trolls be trolling. Absolutely. Fucking you had your play. Get
funding
out.
too, as well as the lobbyists that we have handpicked together to try and really kind of smack 1201 down. But these people scare me. Again, let's just review the history of Scientology here, because I see a...
Yeah, I think though that like you should also fucking review the fucking current of Scientology. And like I feel like, first of all, if my dude knew a little bit more about Scientology, I think he'd understand what the point of this is a little bit more. I don't think it changes the implications of what would happen, and I don't think that really matters too much in regards to, yeah, that's bad and not good for right to repair and not good for those types of things. But I think it has a lot more to do with a fear of squirreling tech, a fear of, you know, people getting their spiritual technology with like other people being able to use and have e-meters. Like people like Holly having an e-meter is like an issue to them. You know what I mean? Like non-Scientologists who like actively like teach people about Scientology and why it's bad. Cheers.
Smoke, smoke, smoke weed. Hey, damn, son, where'd you find this? Smoke, smoke weed. Smoke, smoke weed every day. Smoke, smoke, smoke weed. Smoke, smoke, smoke weed.
Oof. So they want to protect themselves from that. That is harm to them. Israel is the state of the demiurge. Not 100% sure what that means. Ooh. 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 Okay. Dear Lord. But yeah, that's what this is about. That doesn't change the ramifications of it affecting other things. But that is how it was worded, and that's what they're worried about.
A lot of people laughing in the media. Oh, yeah, Scientology. Oh, don't they make that silly meter thing? Oh, who cares about... No, man. No. I've gone up against politicians. I've gone up against politicians again and again. I've gone up...
My dab counter isn't working because I haven't been actually clicking it. Am I at 5 now? Oh, well, it doesn't matter.
Against large companies like Apple. I am happy to throw...
I am the dab counter. And sometimes it actually doesn't work. But it is working today. I'm just dumb. I'm just a dumb boy. And I often forget to hit my dab counter.
Politicians or companies under the bus when they do something wrong.
So remind me if I don't...
I don't want to deal with
like
these
that.
people. Let's just read a little bit of what Scientology is known for. In the course of a 37-year dispute with the IRS, the church was reported to have used or planned to employ blackmail, burglary, criminal conspiracy, eavesdropping, espionage, falsification of records, fraud, front groups, harassment, money smuggling, obstruction of audits, political and media campaigns, tax evasion, theft, investigations of individual IRS officials, and the instigation of more than 2,500 lawsuits in its efforts to get its tax exemption reinstated.
Yeah, that was huge. And they threw a big, like, the war is over thing. Also, keep in mind, yes, Scientology are greasy, disgusting fucks. Yes, fair game is a thing. And yes, they are fucking ruthless in many ways. But this IRS thing that he's talking about here, like, was like for them to get their tax-free status, the things they're doing to the IRS and that type of stuff, like, it was make or break. It was either they got that tax-free status or Scientology itself died. And if they lost that tax-free status, Scientology will die. If they lose it, that is it. It is over. It's done. It's over. But but Scientology's been feared because of the things it's done. Operation Snow White was the biggest internal espionage fucking operation ever done within the United States domestically. And that was done by Scientology. L. Ron Hubbard's wife went to jail for it. Welcome, Rob. Great to see you.
Amazing.
What up, unbeaten soldier of the Freemasons? Ooh. Ooh. Fucking let's go. And so they were known for fucking being like big crazy fuckers who would go and sue the shit out of everybody. And yes, they are kind of litigious, but they are exponentially less litigious now because they are so afraid of discovery. Like, they are getting smoke fucked right now. Like, they aren't nearly the legal powerhouse they used to be. They aren't. They really aren't. Their reputation has been so damaged and shit. Like, their shit just isn't nearly as strong as it used to be. But so I think we should be much less afraid of Scientology in terms of like being litigious than ever before. And I think it's a sad commentary that you need to be afraid to say things because, ooh, this company's fucking super litigious. And even though I would win in a lawsuit, I can't afford it. So I can't say this thing that I would say about literally everybody else. I think that's fucked up. I think that's dumb. I think that's stupid. And Scientology is much less of a fucking giant than they used to be. Well, first of all, because it's not true. Gobbiness. And it's an overgeneralization, if anything. And like, what is even a globalist? And what is any of that? And because a lot of fucking conspiracy theories and horrid things are blamed on Jewish people, and those things are often obfuscated by other fill-in words to make it more easily digestible anti-Semitism, which brews into, you know, overt anti-Semitism. It's a serious thing, and it's not true, and it's stupid, and it's dumb, and it's unnecessary and awful in many ways. So that's why. Yeah, absolutely. 100%. I agree fucking with Buffy. Yeah, absolutely. Fucking any group. Except fucking whites. Because whites isn't really like necessarily like a group. It's more of just like a thing. It's just nonsense. And it's funny. So you can say fucking whites or whatever. And honestly, fucking whites deserve it. Okay? Goddamn whites. I'm fucking... Okay, fucking don't hate anybody for the color of their skin. Hate them for their actions. And white culture. Let's go.
Boner alert.
Their culture of whiteness. And that doesn't mean being a person who is white-skinned and existing, okay? You don't understand what I'm fucking saying. Fucking look it up. Don't at me. I know you're a Freemason. True. Tom Cruise is watching here. Be aware. Fucking, oh shit. Let's go. I have blue skin. Fucking, hey yo, did you eat too much of those like mercury tablets or whatever the fuck? Eat too many iron ore?
A number of the church's most senior officials, including Hubbard's wife, were eventually convicted and jailed for crimes against the United States government related to its anti-IRS campaign. In spite of that campaign that lasted for 37 years, and in spite of them losing in court many times, they undertook negotiations with the IRS from 1991 to find a...
Oh, goddamn. Fucking, it's taking everything in my body. I just need to get through this video. It's taking every bone in my body, every ounce of my being to not play the T-Pain fucking I'm Blue fucking remix. And I'm just gonna post it in chat. And... Oh, God. Okay, I can't play it. I can't play it. Post in chat. There it is. Have fun with it.
Settlement.
Enjoy it.
In October of 1993, the church and the IRS reached an agreement under which the church discontinued all of its litigation against the IRS and paid $12.5 million to settle a tax debt said to be around $1 billion.
Yeah, this is a big deal. Huge deal. And that's why I'm saying, like, this is why it was such a long, hard-fought battle, and they were doing any and every single thing they could to get this tax-free status, because if they didn't, everything was on the line. Like, that would have been the end of Scientology, because they had a $1 billion tax bill and continuing taxes as the group continued to grow and exist, period. You know? So, like, that was necessary. If they didn't have it, it wouldn't exist. And if they lost it now, they wouldn't exist. So they definitely, that's how you take out Scientology, if they lose their tax-free status. But I think a lot of people are afraid, especially the IRS and like those motherfuckers, because they know what happened. I think they're much less powerful than they used to be. They're very much heavily living off whales or like people with like big money. But there are no more than 30,000 Scientologists. There are not many Scientologists, probably closer to 25. There are not many. So things have definitely dropped in numbers over the last 20, 30 years, you know?
That's 1%. Imagine the IRS comes.
Oh, absolutely, Buffy. Absolutely. Like, I think like kind of like the 80s and shit, like it was like shit was going real good. Princess Fina, great to see ya. Hope you're doing well. Great to see ya. Welcome. Shout out Fina Colada. Shout out at Fina Colada. Twitch's Piano Princess. Hope you're doing well. Great to see ya. Welcome. Welcome. But yeah, you do love to see it. They have been on the decline for a decade. Absolutely. I think like, goddamn, since like the 80s fucking, you know, shit was starting to like go down a bit. And then I think like the 90s and the 2000s, and especially with like the Aftermath Foundation and the work of like, you know, the Leah Remini show and the amazing work of many of these online Scientology creators that go out and do the work to make people aware of places like the Aftermath Foundation where people can leave these groups and go and find help. You know what I mean? Like, that shit's super awesome. Super great. You love to see it. Absolutely. I'm doing well, and I have a nice cold cran grape juice. Oh, cran grape? That sounds really good. That sounds fucking wonderful. And welcome, Coldfire. Great to see you. Yeah, I'm not going to be streaming a whole bunch longer. I just wanted to watch this 17-minute video, and I've been doing a pretty good job of getting through it. We're only like 3 hours into stream. But then I'm going to go take my sweet, beautiful doggo for a walk, and it's 4:20. We got to do it. Get out your bongs, get out your ribs, get out your joints. I'm glad I noticed that. So I would have been disappointed if I didn't see it. I'm gonna have to get a cover thing for my dad, so when my sweet kitties in the room,
yeah, I'm burning it.
I gotta figure out how to take his dad with my beautiful fucking friend.
Yeah, we hooking back up, and when they bang us in the club, baby, you got to get up. Cause homies, thug homies, yeah, they giving it up. Low life, yo life, boy, we living it up. Taking chances while we dancing in the party for show. Slip my girl a 44 when she crept in the back door. Chickens looking at me strange, but you know I don't care. Step up in this mother, just a swank in my head. Trick, quick talking, crip walk if you down with the set. Take a bullet with some grip and take the smoke on this jet. Out of town, put it down for the father of rap. And if you happen to get cracked, trick, shut your trap. Come back, get back, that's the part of success. If you believe in the S, you be relieving your stress. Da 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 da. It's the one and only Eagle Double G.
Amazing. Got a lot of bad press in 2010s. Yeah, absolutely. I don't know exactly when things like Lawrence Wright's Going Clear came out, both the book and then later the documentary. Louis Theroux's My Scientology movie. And then earlier cracks, you know, like the Lisa McPherson stuff really caused a stir. And then, yeah, obviously Leah Remini was a big thing there. There are many different factors that have really been like big cracks. And Scientology knows that. And then now another big one is this Danny Masterson case. This whole Danny Masterson thing has been an absolute fucking nightmare for Scientology. From like a PR perspective, you know? Fucking, I'm not a fan of our current justice system, and I do want to make clear that I very strongly believe in a fucking restorative justice system where we can actually help people get better and not be fucking, you know, fucking with society. But I'm very glad that Danny Masterson was held accountable for his crimes, and is no longer able to harm the general public. That's good. Regardless of what Scientology tried to do to sweep it under the rug and hide it. I think holding fucking religions to a higher account when it comes to non-reporting of like sex crimes and other types of crimes that happen, I think is super important. We need to hold them to account because so much shit goes past these internal arbitration nonsense. And I'm glad he was brought to justice. But that was another huge blow recently to the PR of the church.
Coming to you and saying that you owe them $5,000 and you just torturing them for 37 years until they say, you know what, we'll settle for $50. That doesn't happen. In the history of the United States, how often has that happened? Or the concept of fair game. Let's go into that. The term
yeah, so one of the things that's important to understand, he kind of glossed over it, like how does it happen? Well, like essentially what happened was a part of those 2,500 fucking lawsuits were lawsuits of like every individual who like just worked at the IRS. They would fucking spend a bunch of money fucking digging up and finding fucking little fucking nonsense bullshit crimes and different things, maybe even some more serious crimes and things like that, of individuals who worked for the IRS. And I can't remember exactly how they structured it. There's really good shit online. If you care enough to look into it, you can, and maybe we'll do a thing on it, and I'll get my research in order. They would go after individuals for like anything, individual people in the IRS. So it became a bigger issue than just suing the IRS. It was the individuals in it, and they would sue them from like on individual levels. Like I can't explain how gnarly that is. Imagine working for like, I don't know, the city. You're just working for the city, or you work for the federal government, or you work for the government or the province or the state or whatever. And you're just a dude who's fucking working there. And suddenly you're getting sued like 10 different times for like a whole bunch of crazy shit. Some nonsense, some like crazy and like legit. And you're like, wait, what the fuck? And it's all because your employer. What are you going to do as the employee? You're going to freak out and everyone's getting fucked. Like, you're going to be like, oh my God, what do we need to do? Like, fucking stop this. And what they were doing and how they were doing it was like completely like legal. The earlier like espionage fucking shit with like Operation Snow White and stuff wasn't legal, and people went to jail for that. But a lot of these lawsuits were very, very much legal and were strategically targeted for like evil. You know, like straight fucking evil shit. And that was just the lawsuits beyond like fair game. You know, like
fair game is used to describe policies and practices carried out by the Church of Scientology towards people and groups it perceives as its enemies. Founder of Scientology, L. Ron Hubbard, established the policy in the 1950s in response to criticism both from within and outside his organization. Individuals and groups who are fair game are judged to be a threat to the church and, according to policy, can be punished and harassed using any and all means possible. In 1968, Hubbard officially canceled use of the term fair game because of negative public relations it caused, although the church's aggressive response to criticism continued. Applying the principles of fair game, Hubbard and his followers targeted many individuals as well as government officials and agencies, including a program of covert and illegal infiltration of the IRS and other United States government agencies during the 1970s. They also conducted private investigation, character assassination, and legal action against the church's critics in the media. The policy remains in effect and has been defended by the Church of Scientology as a core religious practice. not even getting into the subject of where is David Miscavige's wife. The person who runs this organization's wife has not been seen since 2007. The last
Yeah, fucking Shelly Miscavige, I'm pretty confident that she is alive and that they know where she is. I think it's in New Mexico or maybe California. But yeah, she has not been publicly seen, but pretty confident as of fairly recently, she is alive. Yeah.
Last time Shelley was seen in public was at her father's funeral in 2007. Pictures of her attending this function surfaced online. However, she has not been photographed since. Mark Headley, a former Scientologist who has been spoken critically of the church, told Vanity Fair in 2014 that Shelley was once a top
Mark Headley?
Top aide for the religious group, but was stripped of her duties and carefully watched by a handler during her father's service.
Mark Headley's a fucking sick dude. Fucking go check out, I think his YouTube channel is Blown for Good. He wrote a book called Blown for Good. Mark Headley's a fucking real one. Mark Headley used to work at Golden Era. Mark Headley, Blown for Good. The cover of his book kind of fucking shows his shit. So fucking Mark Headley, he used to work at, I believe he worked at Golden Era, and if Holly's here, please correct me if I'm wrong. Where he would make like the fucking DVDs and like the sound, and like he worked on all like the audio and like video recordings and like that shit. Like he was like the guy. He was like a top guy, and he did good work and shit like that. Fucking like the video shit. And he talks a lot about how they worked and that shit. And like he knew David Miscavige, those types of things. High up Sea Org. And blowing in Scientology, I'm sure many of you know, but I'm just going to quickly say it. There's two ways you can get in and out of Scientology. Or out of Scientology. You can either route out, which is doing it properly. You do the steps you need to and you leave properly. Or you can blow, which is pretty much just escaping. His story is pretty amazing. I highly recommend looking into it. If you just fucking look up Mark Headley blowing, fucking no, I'm gonna Google that. I'm gonna get the video for you. I don't want you to like type something wrong and type in Mark Head blowing and you know, fucking get some bad shit. Okay, here, I'm just gonna give you his channel just to be safe. Just so Twitch doesn't think I'm fucking sending you to a porn site. Mark Headley, Blown for Good. His story about blowing is amazing. He fucking like got on his motorbike and fucking like got out and motherfuckers like started chasing him and shit, and it's truly fucking gnarly. And that's what's fucking shown on the cover here. But yeah, really, really cool. He's a fucking sick dude and long time Scientologist. He made the videos and the audio and shit.
When another church member followed Shelley into the bathroom and asked her for help, Headley alleged Shelley said, "Listen to me, I effed up and I'm not going to be able to help you." Has anybody seen this woman for the past 16 years? Would be good to know. Here's the thing. Going up against politicians? Sure. Going up.
I think Tony Ortega did a piece like a year ago about Shelly Miscavige's location. Shelly Miscavige. I'm going to let this play though.
Up against the $1 trillion company? That's just fine. Going up against New York State Department of Taxation and Finance? I will do that, and I will publish the results for all of you to see. Going up against Scientology? I didn't sign up for that. And can I be completely honest with you for a moment here? I'm a liar. I've always been a liar. There's something that I said 7 years ago, and I even printed out merchandise that said it. It said schematics or die. I was not expecting to have to test this at any point in time. Maybe I should edit it to schematics or disappear. I don't want to disappear. I'm sorry. I like you guys. I like the concept of hardware and software ownership. I like the idea of living in a repairable world. I don't want to disappear. Don't want to.
Yeah, also, like, I understand, once again, this policy and shit doesn't only affect Scientologists. It affects other tech and shit, too. So there's bigger, lasting effects. But Scientology is solely fucking trying to, I think, solely trying to make it so that their shit, they can fucking just, like, own. They can own their own shit. And they didn't add like a fucking like religious exemption or some shit. Like it seemed pretty like broad.
I get blackmailed. Don't want to have people standing outside my door all day, looking to dig up dirt on me, torturing me for 30 years until I leave them alone. Apple, easy. New York State government, easy breezy. Nebraska politicians that screw over farmers. I will be a thorn in their side every single day. I'll be happy to be there. These people, they scare me.
Yo, I think fucking I don't know. I don't know. I feel like maybe some like OPSPs, you know, some like Mark Headleys or, you know, shit like that. Fucking Mike Rinders, you know, them. I think that they should fucking reach out and speak to Louis here. I think Aaron Smith Levin and Mark Bunker, those types of guys, I think, who have gone through that. I would say Marty Rathbun, but we all fucking know about what happened to Marty. But, you know, so many SPs. Fucking, I think that they should fucking talk to him about it, because, I don't know, I think that they aren't to be feared the way that they want to be feared. I think that they're less powerful than ever. I think that a lot of this has to do with fucking, their e-meter. Well, all of it has to do with their e-meter and their fucking spiritual tech. Like, I don't know. Maybe they can make their own spiritual tech category. I don't think they should be able to get any category. I think that they should just... No, you shouldn't be able to do that. I think it's fucked up that the Mark 8 is able to exist. And I talked about it before when we first kind of talked about the Mark 8 and how you have to fucking have a membership in order to use it. I think that's super fucked up. I don't think they should be able to do that. I also think it's fucked up that the fucking church is making real world fucking, potentially making real world implications, so that they can keep their fucking bullshit fucking religion, fucking pure of outside fucking free zone Scientologists. It's pretty fucked up. Pretty whack, as some might say. Fucking, I think it's fucking whack. But do you know who isn't whack? Let's see here. I wish I could spell. Yo, being able to spell is such a cool thing. If you're like a good speller, you should be like, hey, yo, I may not be able to do X, Y, or Z, but fuck, I can spell, and my life is so much easier now. Because spelling is helpful. Okay, I think I figured it out. Why can't do thing? Why can't do thing? Why? Oh, that's why I can't do thing. Oh, that's sad. Okay, we are going to go... We're going to go on over to Big Daddy Soup. Go on over to Soup. We are done the video. The end here is just fucking... The end. Fucking... End stuff here. But, just a fun little bonus stream. We did it in 3 hours and 5 minutes. I was trying my best to get it done as quick as possible. Fucking, we got 15 minutes into it, which is like the full thing. Alright, much love, everybody. We are going to fucking see you tomorrow. I actually have fucking content for tomorrow. So I will see you tomorrow. Going over to Soup. Bye.